days at the stick. From who's got it better than us to brick by brick. It's always the 49ers way, from off-season to game day. Yeah, we talk back. It's the 49ers Cutback.
Ronald, what's up, everyone? What's up, JLE? What's up, Joe Rockstar? Can everyone hear us now? Let me know in chat. Sorry about that little microphone issue with the audio. Hopefully, everyone can hear us now. Yeah, we were just talking about.
Can they hear us now?
Yeah, I think so. Ty Davis Price being inactive, Samson Ebicom, Eric Armstead. So hopefully they'll let us know though that we're good.
Yeah. DDP, I like him, but
yeah. So they decided to go. They have Jordan Willis. Oh, Kamoko Toure was inactive as well. So they're going to go with Jordan Willis on that part of it. There's, everyone's good now. So we're in good. What's up, Anthony? How's it going? Thanks everyone for letting us know too that we were struggling with the audio when you first came in. Appreciate that. It's weird. My computer, when it resets, sometimes it disconnects audio. So yeah. But hey, we're here. We're ready to go. I'm actually super excited about this game. 49ers versus Chargers, and then we just had the Cardinals defeat the Rams earlier. The Rams
Rams are buried.
They're pretty much done, right? 3-7. I mean,
how about Aaron Rodgers coming back from the dead?
Yeah, I mean, and to beat the Cowboys.
Yeah, I watched the whole fourth quarter.
Yeah, Christian Watson went off,
crying tears into my.
Yeah, you cried tears.
Yeah.
Very interesting. And what's up, Traffic? What's up, Brad?
How are you all doing? My favorite retired Air Force guy, Robert Carter, is singing the national anthem.
Yeah, that's good. They're doing the national anthem right now. Sunday Night Football is about to get going. This is going to be fun. Yeah, it's Spidey Danger says run CMC time. Got Horse. Okay, yeah, we're going to do this. We're with the anthem right now. There's a Coach Staley ready.
Second best Staley around.
The people's tight end, Khalil Mack, looking like he's ready.
Austin Eckler.
Yeah.
JT Herbert.
And I love this from Anthony. I know the national anthem's going, but he says, if we are smoking the Chargers, do you think we get some Jordan Mason time? See. It's a special weekend, though. I always love the veteran weekend time.
Yeah, it's cool.
I did. I'm reverent.
Looks like a rousing rendezvous.
I think so. I like when they do this, waving the flag and all that. So, Brad, it is not that cold over here. It's pretty good. There's been a wind all day, so that's been whipping a little bit, but for the most part, it's pretty nice here. It won't be crazy until tonight. It'll slowly cool down into the 30s later. Yeah, right now it'll be good. It won't be until the early.
I
It'll
don't
be
like
good. So we're back, and this is gonna be fun. Melissa Stark's talking, the game. I'm excited for this one. The 49ers versus Chargers. They got some challenges. Justin Herbert, of course. Austin Eckler. I think that's their number one. They're without Keenan Allen. They're without Mike Williams. That's gonna hurt a lot. That will help with the fact
we do have him.
Yeah, we do have Christian McCaffrey. So that does a lot for this team. And look, Elijah Mitchell as well. Whew. It's fun to get those guys back. Elijah Mitchell, Jordan Willis come back, Colton McKivitz, so swing tackle back, and then finally full strength at linebacker because Azeez Al-Shire's back too.
Yeah, I think it should be a fun day. It's a good day for the Niners. Unfortunate about Jason Verrett, but outside of that, they're getting to full strength.
Yeah, they are. And I think that's what's nice, right? We're getting a 49ers team that's going to be at full strength. Kyle Juszczyk
We haven't
back.
even mentioned him and Debo.
Oh, I know. Jeez. This is going to be spectacular. Gary says, beat the San Diego. I mean, the LA Chargers.
Yeah, I'm going to mess that up at least a couple times tonight.
Yeah, it was interesting. I flew. I had a wedding this weekend.
Unfortunately, Jake Brendel's there.
Yeah, I had a wedding this weekend, Horse. So I actually flew to San Diego, then to Arizona. Then on the way back, we flew from Arizona to LA. Went right over the top of SoFi Stadium. It really does look like a carport.
Does it?
Yeah, I had no idea. I've heard it called the carport before, and for good reason.
I thought it was just called Levi South.
Ooh, I like that.
DeAndre
Carter.
I believe he's a Sac State guy.
He's got a little bit of a
wiggle.
Get up and go. Yeah, he's pretty quick.
I'm pretty sure he went to Sac State.
Yeah. And here we go.
Nice touchback to start the day.
Yeah.
Guess we won't get to see Mr. Carter's wiggle.
But you know what? And this has been something I've been excited about Horst all season. His actual kicks through the end zone, so there's no return.
Right. That's usually helpful.
Yeah, instead of the directional kicks they've been going with. What's up, Jess? Jess in chat. How's it going, Jess? She said, Horsty.
Yeah, she didn't text me back today, so
Then
no, I'm a little upset with her. That's okay.
So here we go. 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Warriors coming up with 5 on the line of scrimmage. Oh, nothing for Eckler. Woo!
Great job there by
it's on Ridgeway.
Ridgeway and
it was Charles Omenihu.
And Omenihu holding their ground.
They studied it. Look at the Chargers going fast. They're gonna come up right to the line of
Interesting
scrimmage.
move by them, lacking receivers trying to go fast.
Yeah, and Bosa's out in coverage on the tight end Gerald Everett there, knocks him out of bounds. It's gonna be 3rd and I think it's like 5 or 6. So
yeah, looks about 3rd, 5.
So I mean, the Chargers, I'm sure they were expecting to a little bit more on 1st down than they did, and then they came out with that quick hurry up.
It's an interesting move to go fast when you don't have your explosive guys in the game.
Yeah, I think they're gonna have to try to manufacture.
I don't know.
Here.
I think what they're trying to do is keep the Niners DNs off edge because they brought up their right tackle off the practice squad.
Yeah, 3rd and 4 is not exactly the 3rd down you want. You'd like it to be a little bit farther. They're going man coverage. Charvarius Ward running across the formation, wide open. Austin Eckler out of the backfield. That's a big 1st down.
We had an orbit motion there. If you didn't see it.
Yeah, I did see the orbit motion from DeAndre Carter. That gets him going across. And Horse, we had a question here from Anthony. He says, you think the team gonna flip flop first half of the season carried by the defense and the second half of the season carried by the offense?
I'm hoping neither side has to carry them. I think the offense should be a little more explosive.
So you're looking forward to more complimentary football. Well, they got everyone in the box. Hufanga's in the box. I mean, they're just loading up. There is a little bit of a hole there. But hello. Welcome back, Azeez Al-Shire.
Yeah, that hole closed quick.
Yeah. Don't run that play again, right? Isn't that when the offensive coordinator just takes the play sheet and just throws it behind his head? Like,
no, I've done that today.
Again. Wow, that was it was a hole for like a split second and then boom, gone.
Interesting that Dre Greenlaw ranks higher than Warner in PFF grade.
Well, yeah, he's been fantastic tackling. And then Warner's success has been in coverage. So here's a pitch to the outside. Drake Jackson set the edge.
The Kyle Shanahan special.
Yeah, Eckler was able to get cut inside and get a pretty good gain before the linebackers.
Seemed like not a great job of getting downhill and filling by the linebackers.
That's a little bit difficult on those quick tosses.
Yeah.
But it's 3rd and medium again. 3rd and 4 for the second straight series.
Trying to get off the field here. Yeah, well, you'd prefer 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7.
Oh, yeah.
It's still a winnable down.
For sure. Let's see what D'Amico does. Last time
he has definitely waxed his head today.
Yeah, he's not manning up this time. Hufanga's dropping off. Ward's in the slot. Greenlaw is lined up on Eckler. Drake Jackson bumps him off the line.
Lack of pressure.
Oh, get him, Bosa.
Oh, nice catch by Gerald Everett.
Yeah, he beat Jimmy Ward. And that's a big first down for the Chargers. Again, he just had a lot of time. He was able to create. That was a little frustrating. So, I mean, they double teamed the tackle. You had one-on-one, opposite.
Got away with a little hold there on him, anywho.
Yeah, and, I mean, they got there, but just not in time. It's a great throw by Herbert. This is a Herbert factor. Talked about him.
I talked about it this week about keeping him in the pocket.
Yeah, you don't want to let him extend plays. So they come with a blitz from Alshire. He's going deep down the field, and they got a touchdown. DeAndre Carter gets behind Hufanga and the safeties, and that's a touchdown. Wow. So the Chargers come out on fire. We have some sort of breakdown, and Staley and the Chargers get off to an early start. 7 plays, 75 yards for a touchdown. This is not the way you want to start if you're the 49ers. Offense is going to have to come out and respond.
Looks like Hufanga got caught peeking.
Yeah, Hufanga was pointing like it was going to Gibson, and it did not. He did not go to where Gibson was on the field, and Carter's wide open. That's a coverage breakdown. Can't have those.
No.
They leave their defense pretty much on for field goal. It's like safe or whatever, but so yeah, Horse, not exactly the start we're hoping for.
No.
Chargers are without 2 big weapons, but are still able to go down the field, convert 2 third and manageables, and then have a big play down the field over Hufanga for a touchdown.
Well, that was not the start to the game we're looking for.
No, I think they can, they're going to have to make some adjustments. They're going to have to figure this thing out. But really what it comes down to is the offense needs to respond on this drive. The offense responds, you feel really good about it. If you don't, you're going to give them the opportunity, to kind of stack points and stack
2 scores, yeah.
Yeah, you can't have that. That would be...
Nope.
That would be no fun, Horst.
It's already no fun.
It's already no fun. Horst is not enjoying it so far.
No.
But hopefully they'll turn it around. I think they will, Horst. I think we're gonna get.
Oh yeah, I'm not over it. I'm not giving up.
Yeah, exactly. Gotta, yeah, Joe Rockstar saying 2 major coverage breakdowns. Brad Jones says busted coverage from Greenlaw on that first third down. Yeah, I mean, I think it's you're looking forward to stopping Eckler coming out, but that's a tough matchup for any linebacker, but Dre should be up to the challenge. Yeah. But yeah, right there, that wasn't the best drive, but you're hoping that you can recoup and be able to stop.
Remember, folks, they did not look great defensively in the first half last week. Then once D'Amico adjusted,
yeah, it
was lockdown. So.
And JLE says the kicker, Dicker. What's the kicker's name?
That's facts.
Yeah. Yeah, Brad just says maybe still a little asleep from the bye. After bye prep, says 49ers faithful. Yuck. Yeah, I think, they're definitely a little rusty. I'd like to see them coming out of a bye a lot sharper. Hopefully they'll round into form here pretty soon. The Gerald Everett catch on third down, it was a great catch and throw.
Play.
But they got to get pressure right there.
Yep.
Bosa, they kind of got him upfield. They were able to stop stop Charles Omenihu with a double team. And then Drake Jackson wasn't able to produce pressure off the other side.
No,
he's going to have to. They need pressure opposite of Nick Bosa in this game.
Did a good job of setting the edge on that pitch outside. But yeah, so far he has not really brought much pressure on the pass plays.
Yeah, so we'll see how they do that. Hopefully Drake gets it going. They did have their lightning package in because Charles Omenihu was playing on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. I wonder when we'll see Jordan Willis.
I'm assuming we will if they have him active. Looks like we have a little bit of Palma versus what's it called? The Tom Brady one. Sarah action going. Palma, the home of another football legend, Brooke Handle.
Oh, it's a football legend?
Sure.
Okay. Well, anyways, I do know we got yeah, that was Sarah for.
That's not the name you were expecting, was it?
No, it wasn't. Well, you said football legend. I was expecting
a football legend.
Football legend, but hey, kind of what you get from the horse. So the Chargers are kicking off now. Ray McLeod deep. He's gonna return this one. We'll see what he can do with it. Hopefully, we can get a big play on it.
Got a little bit of a hole. There he goes.
Okay, a little
out
bit
across
extra
the 30.
That's nice. I like that.
And here comes the Niners offense.
Yeah,
led by James Garoppolo.
Yep, Jimmy Garoppolo. This is the first look at all these guys together with McCaffrey actually knowing the offense. This has got to be the most healthy this offense has been the entire season. And look at that, horse. 2 tight ends, and it's Tyler Kroft that's out there with George Kittle.
I'm so confused.
Kroft is finally healthy.
Is this his first game this year?
No. He started the season and he got hurt.
That's what I thought. I thought he played in a
Yeah, he played last week too, but here comes McCaffrey. Linebacker comes flying up, misses.
Nice run. Nice run.
Solid run down early. Come on, Chargers.
That was a cheap one, Iowa. It looks like Garoppolo's just doing Garoppolo things.
Yeah,
by stats.
Jimmy Garoppolo doing Jimmy Garoppolo things. So it's 2nd and 6. They're going with an extra tight end still. Brandon Ayuk in motion. We got the pitch to Christian McCaffrey again. Huge hole. And it's going to be 3rd and 1. I mean, he got almost the first down. So
look, it's interesting. We haven't seen Juszczyk yet.
Yeah, no Kyle Juszczyk yet.
We're seeing Kroft over Juszczyk.
Yeah, well, it might be they're getting an extra hole, an extra gap by having the extra guy out there.
Yeah.
And they're going fast, and they're on the ball. And here comes McCaffrey. He gets a first down with another, I think it was like 6 or 7 yards on the play. So McCaffrey's already, 16, 17 yards in the game. He's looking pretty good so far.
Hitting the holes hard. Yeah. The line's giving him openings.
The good thing is now, look at the bubble, the natural bubble between Trent Williams and Banks. And that's where they take advantage of it. It's a huge hole. Ayuk doing a good job with the back pedal to not get in the way. I love that. And the now play action's open, horse. Now they can run whatever they want in this. Here comes Juszczyk.
Yep.
So Kroft's off the field now.
His first appearance and a little bit of
so I think this is actually what we want to see.
Offset eye out of pistol. Another run.
Another McCaffrey. This time nothing doing. He gets stuffed in the backfield. We got
Sebastian Joseph Day.
Yeah, somebody didn't block him.
I think a block was missed on that play. I'm a little disappointed. I'd have probably went play action there, but
yeah. Well, that's probably what he thought they were thinking too. So, but look, it's Kyle Van Noy, horse.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he's not bad. He won a couple Super Bowls, Not bad.
Michael Davis has worms on his head.
So here we go. Christian McCaffrey motions out. Deebo Samuel with the orbit motion behind. So they went 5 receivers, and they go to Brandon Ayuk on the other side. He's going to pick up
about 5, 6,
4 yards, I think. So I mean, they were second and 11. So
it's chopped it to 3rd and manageable.
3rd and 6, 7 on this drive. The Niners need to convert on this 3rd down. Thirds are very important for the team. Yeah, 3rd and 6.
Yeah, so you got about 5.
Yeah, not bad. I mean, right? You cut it in half. That's what you're kind of expecting. That's what I want to see. Like get matched up on Van Noy. That's a mismatch for.
He is ugly.
49ers will be able to, take advantage of him and his speed. He doesn't really have as much speed.
Like see the ball gets a Kittle here.
Yeah, so McCaffrey does come out. Glinchey does a pretty good job on Khalil Mack.
There we go.
They got a first down throw. Jimmy Garoppolo
looks like Jawan
Jennings missed our 3rd down.
He's the new Kendrick Bourne.
Yeah. Joe Roxer says, to the well one too many times, got to throw the changeup. I think he's talking about the run, when they went like 4 in a row.
I mean, they did, but at the same time, it was one unsuccessful play out of like 8.
The good news is, right, they have a negative play on first down, but they're able to
overcome it and get the first
something
down.
The 49ers didn't do always.
Something they struggle with sometimes.
So now we got 1st and 10. Jimmy Garoppolo's in the shotgun, and he's got Christian McCaffrey with him. McCaffrey leaks out again, and he's going down the field to Brandon Ayuk.
Nice catch.
And Ayuk, he's one of the toughest guys to bring down. But he's going to get some yards after the catch, and the 49ers offense is clicking.
Kyle Van Noy appears to be wearing the jersey number B.
I think it's 8.
Oh.
I'll have to take a look at it because I seen his helmet, but I haven't seen his jersey yet, so I'm gonna have to look at what it looks like.
I mean, I'm just.
The good news is Jimmy Garoppolo had a nice clean pocket. Brandon Ayuk had a lot of separation. So far,
offense is working smooth right now.
So far Ayuk is the beneficiary.
There's
of
B
McCaffrey.
right there.
So here comes Elijah Mitchell for his first action since he's returned. They run the pitch to Elijah Mitchell. He cuts back.
There it is. Nice run.
And Elijah Mitchell picks up 7. And the two-headed monster's a real thing right now.
It's going to be interesting. I'm sure we'll see some of them on the field at the same time. And if I was the D coordinator, I'd run away.
Just fetal position horse.
Yeah.
So it's very nice to have Elijah Mitchell back. And I think this is kind of what everyone thought the 49ers offense could look like. And that we thought it was going to look like
use check on the at the wing on the left side.
Yeah, they got like a bunch, a trips look. Somebody won, but Elijah Mitchell gets through.
He turned that into a 2-yard run.
Yeah. So very interesting there.
Someone on the left side got beat badly there.
Yeah.
I think it might have been Banks, so we have 3rd and 1 from the 11. It's a long one too.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice run.
So we got first down for the 49ers again. So the Niners are just, turning first downs, using clock.
Right now, the offensive line's playing extremely well, except for that one missed block.
Yeah, exactly.
What we have here.
Lucas says down 30 with Goddard and AJ Brown left, and he has Gibson. Half PPR. Do I have a chance? What do you think, Horst?
Who does he have?
He has Goddard and he has AJ Brown. So tomorrow night.
You're in trouble.
Yeah.
That Titans passing.
Oh, Jimmy's going to the. Oh, he threw it away.
That Titans passing game is not the peak performance of football.
I think that's the Eagles.
Oh, I forgot. Okay, you have a better chance than I thought.
Yeah.
Look at the goat caught it.
Oh, so is that what Jimmy was doing, throwing it to Jerry?
Yeah, I mean, that's what Joe did for years.
Yeah.
Worked out.
It worked out for him and Steve, right?
Maybe Jimmy saw Jerry wide open back there and just...
Well, everyone's an extension of each other, Horst.
I hate you.
Oh, here we go. McCaffrey and Debo in the backfield together.
B is lined up over Trent Williams.
McCaffrey goes in motion. They give it to Debo up the middle. And he's going to run all the way to the 2-yard line.
2-3, yeah.
So now the 49ers have 3rd and goal from the 2.
Now we just got to finish the drive.
So here you see the wrinkles.
He doesn't have wrinkles.
Hey,
He's
Horst,
still pretty young.
So look at all the action that you get from McCaffrey going in motion. Just everyone moving. That's the block right there. If Debo bounces right, it's a touchdown.
Yeah, I feel like Kittle misread Trent Williams there.
Yeah, but it's close.
Probably cut him.
Horst, this is 3rd and 2. If you get a positive gain right here, do you go for it?
I would, unless you lose a couple yards. I would go.
There goes Debo behind on the ghost motion. They give it to McCaffrey. There's nothing there.
He might have even lost a yard.
Yeah, that was they're probably gonna kick a field goal now.
I would go, but yeah. Their offensive line got stonewalled there.
Yeah. Kyle Shanahan doesn't exactly look happy about it.
Nope.
Oh, we got an injury, unfortunately, for the Chargers. One of their big defensive linemen's down.
Ogbania.
Doesn't look good. That's unfortunate. You never want to see someone
cramping.
Get hurt. You think? Can you cramp this early in the game?
He's a pretty big guy, man.
I know he is, but
got to be at least 105 out there.
Yeah, that's true. Very true.
California.
Yeah. Good call. It's possible, I guess.
Oh. Just the way he was sitting.
Exactly.
Cramped.
Could be. Yeah, Joe Rockstar, I'm working on that right now. So sorry about that. Spammer. Sometimes we get when you're alive like this, you get spammers that come through. So
aren't they fun?
So I was working a little defense there, trying to get rid of it, but it took me a second. Brad Jones wants to know if we like the play call on third down.
I don't hate it.
You don't think it was too conservative, considering the weapons that you have? I mean, they had their goal line package in. I mean, they had loaded up defensive line up front.
I mean, I'd have rather seen the fake and throw it over there to Debo, but
yeah, Joe Rockstar says, wish we ran the outside more often, make the Charger linebackers work more. Make them run sideline to sideline. Maybe that's something we'll see as the game progresses.
Between Kenneth Murray, Van Noy, and who's their other linebacker?
Oh, I'm going blank on his name.
Between those guys are actually all pretty athletic linebackers. So I don't know if getting them going sideline to sideline is what we want.
Yeah, I think it's Tranquil. I do think you can get wide on them. I think you can make them run sideline to sideline. I think that
Kenneth Murray was a Sooner.
Yeah, I know who Kenneth Murray is, but I'm just saying. Yeah. Well, I appreciate that, horse.
Little tidbits like that you get when I'm in the building.
Yeah, I mean, only with you do we get that tidbit of who Kenneth Murray was. I think most people know.
Probably Noy went to BYU.
Yeah. Thanks, horse. I mean, you're just a wealth of knowledge. So, the 49ers are probably going to kick a field goal here, right? What do you think?
Okay, this guy might have more than a cramp.
Yeah, it's more than a cramp. It's unfortunate. This is too bad.
Looks like we got a knee, probably.
Yeah, so Jake Brendel is the one that's blocking him. Oh.
Not sure what. Hamstring?
I don't know. He's still going, but look, you can see him kind of like, okay, now he's feeling it. Ouch. Yeah, so they are kicking the field goal. Robbie Gould comes on. The 49ers are looking to make this a 7-3 game. I mean, after that drive, it's a little bit frustrating because
it's always disappointing.
Yeah.
Over it.
And Joe Rockstar says we can't run 8 plays up the middle without getting predictable.
I wouldn't say they were. I don't know. I felt like they did a lot of different styles of runs, though, to different people.
Yeah.
I'm not disagreeing over there. It's not like he ran the same play.
KNDR uses his membership rewards. Says, a long time no see, Ant. I'm still 4 hours away. If we score, I need you to beat Greg Papa, touchdown San Francisco. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Yeah, long time no see, KNDR. We definitely did not see each other over the weekend. Actually, that was a blast. So, yeah. So we're gonna see what we can do.
How was the wedding?
It was good.
How was the cake?
Delicious actually.
Oh.
Yeah, it was vanilla and chocolate both. With the frosting, so that was good. They had a complete array of goodies.
It was a multicultural cake.
A complete array of goodies, including cheesecake, tiramisu.
Not a big cheesecake fan.
Cookies.
The rest
chip,
of it sounds
macadamia
great.
Nut, and then also a well-placed dinner too. The dinner was.
What was the dinner?
It was like steak, chicken, and soup.
Was there a band?
So DeAndre Carter, no, it was a DJ. DeAndre Carter returns. Oh, and the 49ers directional kick him and pin him deep. I take back everything I ever said about the directional kick.
Good band, bad band.
Oh, magic, baby. Let's see. Traffic says too early not to take the points. I'm with you on that.
No, I agree. When they didn't get, I think Ant was talking more if they got like into the inch line.
Right. I was thinking if they ran the McCaffrey play and they got a positive yardage up to like the 1 yard line, then you think about going for it on 4th down. E-Ray says defense needs to start playing. I think that they need to get a stop on this drive. Oh, Hassan Ridgeway almost got there. There's Jordan Willis. Still weird seeing Jordan Willis wearing 75, but
it is. He was what, 94 before? Or?
Yeah, and then Tommy Huxley says you got to score TDs with this roster. Yeah, let's see how they do after this.
I don't think we should fire Shanahan after the first 12 minutes, but
no, I mean probably not. So I mean, if the Niners score a touchdown, I have to do Greg Papa impersonation, right?
Do you have to?
No, maybe I could do Joe Starkey instead. Because I like the 40, the touchdown 49ers call, even Ted Robinson call.
Yeah.
So here we go, third and
about 4 or 5 again.
Medium again. Isaiah Spiller with the carry up the middle. And they got a pretty good gain. So it's 3rd and 4. So far, 3 3rd and 4s in this game.
Well, the first 2 haven't gone well for San Francisco. Let's hope this one.
Yeah, and Tommy said, "No, we don't, Horsty."
What?
I think he's talking about earlier. This is about the touchdowns. I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100%. There we go. Interesting. Charvarius Ward is playing in the nickel. They just ran man coverage and ran a wheel route on him and beat him. That man coverage is getting beat because they ran traffic and he got caught up in it.
It's Justin Herbert throws a decent ball.
Yeah, I think that was Joshua Palmer that made the catch.
Yeah, looks like it.
D'Amico Ryans, I don't think he's going to be able to run man coverage because look at Ward.
They hit a wheel here?
Yeah, they hit a wheel. So he's a far inside guy, and he's going to run around. Look at Ward get caught up in traffic. It has less to do with Ward's coverage and more to do with the play.
Yeah, that's not really on Mooney Ward. That's a good play execution.
Yeah, it's a good man coverage beater. And, right now, D'Amico Ryans is struggling to get this stop, but they got to get a better situation. So a pitch outside to Eckler. The 49ers defense shows up. Aziz Al-Shire with the stop. Going to be a 2-yard gain. Actually, was that Dre Greenlaw?
I think it was Greenlaw,
Yeah.
but I'm not 100% on that.
Yeah, that one, Tommy, was they ran the complete man coverage across, and he ran the wheel route, and those guys ran up to cause interference for Ward. Ward did his best to navigate through. But when you see that type of formation, I think you need to adjust out into a zone coverage.
Agreed. Anytime you see a bunch look like that, those looks are full of man beaters.
Yeah. There we go. We got 8 guys in the box. Got motion from the Chargers. They're going to run a screen. Here comes Kerry Hyder down there, and Hyder hustle.
We might have another 3rd and 4.
It's possible. I think it might be 3rd and 3.5. So maybe they're going to say that. But if it's 3rd and 4 again, this is interesting.
Nice hustle play by Kerry Hyder.
It was.
Right
It was 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
So he's the only one that really recognized the screen. They invited everyone else upfield, but once again, Chargers are in 3rd and manageable. I think that was T.Y. McGill that just came off the field. He's active for this game. T.Y. McGill seeing some action. So here we go. Eckler out motioning. Charvarius Ward's covering him. They switch their coverage. Greenlaw's going to have underneath. They're in zone. And, it's a bad pass behind Palmer.
I guess we'll take it, right?
Yeah, it's incomplete. And the Chargers let's see if they punt it. I think they're going to punt. Yeah, it looked like Herbert was thinking about it, but no, they're coming out the field.
To be honest, right now, as a play caller, feels like the Chargers are one step ahead of the Niners defense.
Right now. Greenlaw, one-on-one right there. That's not a good situation. Joshua Palmer's going to win that. It was zone coverage, but I'm just interested that he played it so much to the inside.
Yeah, tough matchup for Greenlaw.
And so now the Chargers are going to punt. Let's see what happens. 49ers went after him. Gets the punt away. Got a fair catch by Ray McLeod, and he makes the catch. 49ers are going to start at around the 16-yard line. Yeah, and Jay Ellie's saying T.Y. McGill over Akeem Spence.
He's saying that, or he's asking?
No, he's saying that.
I need to see more of T.Y.
Well, I think T.Y. was kind of exciting in preseason when he played against the 49ers.
He did have a hell of a game.
Yeah, when he was with Minnesota. I think that's part of it. I think part of the...
I'm not going to lie. I did miss part of the Vikings game.
Missed part of that one?
Yeah, I watched it with the Vikings fan.
Oh, yeah, that's always an issue. Don't want to watch it with the Vikings. That never works out for you. So now the Niners are gonna have the ball 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. The last drive ends up in a field goal. Do you come out more aggressive if you're Kyle Shanahan? Do you show a little bit of the same? What do you think the 49ers do here on the second drive?
I think we're gonna see a lot more of the same type of looks. I'd expect to see the patented Kyle Shanahan shot play early off of play action.
I mean, I think play action pass is there right now. They've gotten all the looks with Debo and Christian McCaffrey, the movement, the motion them into the backfield. I think all of those things are setting up, an opportunity to start running play action passes, but we'll see. I mean, Kyle Shanahan should still be in the script. The last drive was about 8 plays. So he should have about 7 more in the script. I'm curious to see what he does with it. But I thought the first drive was pretty good. I just wish it would have ended in a touchdown.
Yeah, that drive was everything that you wanted except for the finish.
Yeah, and then, Jay Elliott was saying Jay Tillery out there, and then Tommy says Jay Tillery was cut. That's true. So, yeah, Tillery he was released, former first-round pick in 2019 by the Chargers. I don't know if he got claimed by waivers. I didn't catch that because I was busy over the weekend, but if Tommy will let us know, we'll see. So, he is a free agent, Bailey's saying. So, Jerry Tillery was a talented player that's out there available. Who knows?
I'm a little surprised to hear that.
Yeah. I mean, he wasn't starting for the Chargers, and, his production wasn't all the way there. So, let's see what kind of, adjustments the defense is going to make, what D'Amico sees, and how he adjusts. I mean, it was, just a couple weeks ago against the Rams, he adjusted. There was no points in the second half.
Exactly. That's what I mentioned earlier is, we got Pretty Boy Herbert here getting his hair out of his face.
I mean, I do like the hair. I hated when he cut it. Remember when he went through
He's kind of got the bob phase going now.
Yeah, he had kind of cut.
He's got the Karen cut a little bit.
I mean, I like his hair. I didn't like it so much when he cut it off. But
I don't like him or Oregon.
So here we go. We got the 49ers on offense. Deebo Samuel is in motion. Kyle Juszczyk lined up out to the right. They're running the play action. They got a nice movement. Jimmy Garoppolo goes deep, and it's Brandon Ayuk with a nice catch. Oh, no, he fumbled. And the Chargers are going to take over. Wow. They get the ball at around the 34-yard line. Jeez. Well, that's a killer.
That's frustrating.
What a big play for the Chargers. Not a good play for the 49ers.
Nope.
Well, that was frustrating. I mean, Brandon doing what he normally does, and it's just helmet on football. Good job.
Good play by Derwin James there.
Derwin James making a play.
I don't know if he was purposely putting his helmet on the football, though.
I mean, I don't know for sure, but he got the helmet on the football, so it worked out for him. Kittle makes the tackle. So let's see if the defense can pick up the offense right now. A turnover early in this game is not what you want.
Nope.
And now the defense has to go right out there. See what they're able to do. Play action pass. They're taking that shot early. He checks down to Eckler, incomplete. It probably would end up being a loss on the play. The 49ers were all over it.
It's nice because they tried to go for the kill right there.
Yeah, they did.
He clearly was. I mean, obviously we can't see from our angle. They clearly had something drawn up deep. I'm sure we'll see it right here.
Yeah, you got Talanoa Fonga in the box again. Yeah, They were going deep right there. Oh, he broke it off. So they wanted to make it look like it was deep.
Or he read the zone and stopped.
Was adjusting to Gibson being deep.
Yeah. I think it was a design deep play.
So you got motion with Palmer going across. It's a run by Eckler. The 49ers are going to get, a stop him for a short game.
We're going to have 3rd and 7, 3rd and 6.
Yeah, so this is the the first 3rd and long of the game for the Chargers.
It would be huge for the Niners to get off the field right here.
Yeah, more than likely, this is the end of the quarter. We'll probably see this 3rd down play on the first play of the second quarter. So overall, not a great start for the 49ers offense. They don't get the touchdown on the first drive. Second drive, you get the turnover. Let's see if they can get this going, but they need to get this stop right here and force a field goal.
All those weapons don't mean much if you don't take care of the football.
No, it doesn't. And I mean, Brandon's not somebody that normally fumbles. He doesn't fumble a lot. So we'll see how he responds to this. But right now, he's the one that's getting open.
No, he's made quite a few plays already.
Thought he made a good catch too. Jimmy got it to him, but it was
a nice catch.
He got up there and got to it.
I mean, I wouldn't have caught that. So.
Oh. You probably wouldn't even have been that far downfield, to be honest.
What do you think?
So you got 3rd and 7. What are the Chargers going to do? So far, they ran play action on first down. They ran the ball to Austin Eckler on second down. Obviously, Justin Herbert's going to be asked to throw. Is he going to be a traditional drop? Do you think they'll try more of a moving the pocket? What do you think?
I expect them to move the pocket. I'm not sure what they'll do. Obviously, Gerald Everett's been a favorite target so far. We've also had, wouldn't be shocked to see Eckler out of the backfield.
Yeah. I think this is one of those situations that let's see how the 49ers play it. On the 3rd and medium and third and short, the 49ers have been playing a lot of man. Let's see if with it being 3rd and 7, if they decide to go man or if they decide to go zone, and then who they put up there on these guys. They've been putting up, Jimmy Ward up there. So I'm curious to see what D'Amico does and if he decides to dial up blitz.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. He doesn't always dial up blitzes, but when he does, they seem like they get home. And
yeah, and Tommy says, why couldn't Brandon Ayuk just go down?
I don't like that.
You just want him fighting for yards.
He's gonna try and make a play. You can't fault him for that.
And Joe Rockstar says he got spun and hit on the ball, just bad luck.
I tend to go there more than anything.
Yeah, and 40 Yards Faithful Forever is struggling. He says this game doesn't give good vibes. I mean, so far, I thought the first drive for the 49ers offense was giving good vibes. They just weren't able to capitalize with a touchdown. Of course, the second one was a struggle, but it definitely is not like huge great vibes right now.
No, but it's a long football game.
Yeah, and
if they hold them to a field goal right here.
eBay says key for good defenses are third down stops, and this is an important one right now. It definitely is. I mean, one of my key matchups this week was the 49ers being able to keep the Chargers closer to 30% on third down. Right now, they're through the roof on third down.
I think they're 100.
Yeah, it feels like they're 100.
No, really, I think
they could be.
Or no, they did punt. They punted. We stopped on 3rd and 3 on the bad throw.
That's true. So they have had one.
That one didn't feel like we made a play. He made a bad throw.
Yeah.
Dude, we got an empty backfield.
Yeah, they're showing blitz. Let's see if they end up coming. They do send some. They're going to get pressure, but, Yammer Lenore with pretty good coverage on Palmer. Hufanga over the top. The pressure definitely made Herbert get rid of the ball before he wanted to, and he had a shot. He just overthrew Palmer a little bit.
Yeah, that was kind of scary.
So big stop for the 49ers. Yeah, Bosa's coming on a stunt here. He's looping inside. They do a pretty good job of picking it up, but,
To be honest, Lenore was kind of beat.
He's got a step on him. But I think Palmer actually adjusted his route to run more towards the inside, which is interesting because that's where Hufanga was.
Yeah, and Dicker, the kicker's out there.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, I got to go on defense again. My apologies. Yeah, I got a spammer. So just keep talking. Just keep going. I got to take care of this.
I thought something was wrong with the mics.
No, I'm taking care of a spammer right now. Sorry about that. Just keep going, Horse.
No problem. We're gonna go into commercial down 10-3 now. They're gonna be the offense's chance to respond here.
Yeah, Cameron Dicker gets the extra point.
I felt like
the field goal.
I felt like that was a really big stop for the defense.
Oh, that was solid
to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, Brad Jones says he's about 30 seconds in front of us.
Well, that I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I don't like that. I don't like that he gets to be ahead of us. That's not fair.
No, what do you pay to do that?
I don't know. I wish Xfinity would step up their game then. That's not.
Yeah, from the other room it sounded like some people thought he was gonna miss that field goal.
Yeah. It was close. Haley's having fun with the kicker's name still, which is.
I did play into that on that one.
Yeah, exactly. So, Horse, Niners go on offense, right? You need touchdown on this drive.
I feel like they do.
Yeah, if you get a touchdown on this drive, you go. It's 10-10. I think you feel good with the game overall, the situation.
Definitely need better execution here. No turnovers.
Yeah.
But, I think they'll be okay. They're moving the ball pretty much at will.
Yeah, they're doing a pretty good job. I mean, the 49ers have been moving the ball. It was a turnover. And really, just that one really good third down stop by the Chargers and the goal line. I think that was a tough one, for the 49ers. Yeah. But let's see. I mean, so far the game plan has been working. It's
Reggie Bush.
Get the ball to, Brandon Ayuk, and Horses seeing Reggie Bush in a Wendy's commercial. Yeah.
I was just pointing him out.
Yeah.
Didn't know if you knew who that was.
Oh, I was pretty aware. Brad Jones says, living 16 hours away from the game means I get the stream early, LOL. Yeah. Yeah, I think what's interesting is I think we're actually probably on time, but the stream itself is like behind the times a little bit. So we're actually probably watching it live, and then you guys are hearing it from us a little bit late.
I'm sure that's what's going on.
If you're not watching the game, then we're right on time. So you got that going for you. I mean, Carrie Underwood on the screen right now.
That's why I was speechless.
Yeah, I mean, gotta love Carrie Underwood. And so Cameron Dicker, 5 for 5 this year. He's been with the Eagles and the Chargers. Along a 47. So you know what that means, Horse. Anything over 50.
He almost pushed that last one.
Yeah, so let's see what they do. Last time they directionally kicked to Ray McLeod. Let's see what they do. This time they're kicking it deep. Ray's going to let it go. 49ers are going to start at the 25-yard line.
That means there's 75 to go for a touchdown.
Yeah, this is their first time going the other direction. So
facts.
Yeah, right? I mean, I think it's big facts, Horst. We don't know what the wind's like.
Small facts.
Yeah.
You know, maybe they come out in single wing.
And JLE says he's about 10 seconds behind us. So that's not too bad. We're pretty close. So here we go. Jimmy Garoppolo under center.
Eye back look.
Yeah, eye back look. He motions out. Here comes the pitch to Christian McCaffrey. Really nothing doing. The Chargers absolutely stuff it. And McCaffrey's going to lose a yard. Yeah,
that was not a great run play. Someone set the edge really well right there. I don't know who it was.
Yeah, they did a really good job. Khalil Mack set the edge. And they tried to use Debo and then Kyle Juszczyk to kind of spread him out. But then Trent Williams was already getting pushed that direction, and they squeezed it down enough where there was no hole for McCaffrey to get through.
Yeah, well-played defense.
Right there. So you see what they're trying to do, get Debo to get Khalil to stretch out. Then Juszczyk hit him, gets him kind of moving off his spot. What's up, Randy Daytona? How's it going?
Empty backfield here.
Jimmy's got some time. He finds Brandon Ayuk again.
Hold on to the football.
Yeah, Ayuk, hold on to that ball, Petey. Ayuk's going to get, half of those yards back.
Ooh, that's a short spot.
Oh, are they taking Murray Jr.? That was who it was earlier, Horse Murray. But they're taking, it looked like they were taking Kenneth Murray off the field there for a second.
Looked like he just told them no.
Yeah, but I think they're going to have him check for helmet issue. Look at,
he ran into Ayuk's big guns is what happened.
Yeah, I mean, he did use his helmet to hit the shoulder pad, and it looked like he did go down for a second, kind of put his head down, so now he's going to get checked.
A little rocked. Yeah.
I kind of expect him to be back, though.
Yeah, if Tua came back.
So, Horse, a couple of questions. First one, Brad Jones says, are you guys doing the live stream because you don't want to listen to Collinsworth?
You know what? That's a really fair point, and I hate Chris Collinsworth. I don't know if that's why, but...
So big third. Jimmy's got time. He's rolling outside the pocket. There's a flag down. It's going to fall incomplete.
No doubt the flag is holding.
Yeah, so the 49ers are probably going to be forced to punt here. And then, Horse, while they're deciding what the penalty is going to be, Jaylee says thoughts on Jeff Wilson Jr.'s game today.
I honestly don't know. I was coaching my Pop Warner team today.
Yeah, he had over 100 yards rushing.
Not shocking.
Yeah, he had himself a good game. I thought Jeff Wilson Jr. looked really good today. So that was a great performance.
That is definitely a hold.
Yeah, it's that was not an impressive drive from the 49ers, from the run that doesn't work with McCaffrey to, that third down hold / incompletion.
No, so now
here comes Mitch. He's going to be punting. Let's see what the 49ers defense can do. I feel like the defense is starting to spend some time on the field.
Yeah, a little more than you'd like.
Yeah, definitely. Wisnowski directional kicks this one, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to be pretty good field position for the Chargers.
Yeah, between 25 and 30, it looks like.
Yeah, so 25-yard line. That's not too bad, but I would have liked to have seen a little bit of a better punt from our guy, Okay. So Horse is going to be off using the restroom here for a second. So I'm running solo. So if you guys have questions, go ahead and leave it in there. But I think this is one of those times the Niners defense is going to have to step up. It's unfortunate this offense just hasn't been able, since that first drive to really capitalize. The Ayuk fumbles, unfortunate. I felt like that drive could have had something going with the big catch on the in cut, and then him getting extra yardage afterwards. And then this last drive, it just started off bad. The pitch play didn't work. They weren't able to execute and get Khalil Mack widened out enough to be able to create a lane. So hopefully the 49ers can, get a stop here and get some offense. Because right now the Chargers offense has been operating pretty well. I know the 49ers have got a couple stops recently, so hopefully that's a good sign that their adjustments are starting to work. But I'm a little nervous about Herbert right now. Herbert's looking pretty good. So, Brad Jones says that's a typical 49ers drive after a turnover. That's unfortunate to hear for sure. And then Daly says, is Big Mike still injured? I would think he's healthy now. I know he had the calf contusion, but you would think he would be closer to being healthy right now. And 49ers Faithful says Chargers go up 17-3. This game is over, 0 momentum. Ouch. I hope that doesn't happen, 49ers Faithful. Hope they don't. Hope the 49ers don't go down 17-3. Traffic says turnover here would be nice. That would be huge traffic. If the 49ers could come up with a turnover on this drive, then, I mean, they're right back in business. Get a short field for Jimmy in the offense and hopefully punch it in and get all the momentum going your way, with a 10-10 tie. That would be huge. Joe Rockstar says the offense looks flat. Need to get something going. It's interesting, right? Because that first drive they were clicking pretty good. The second drive, Jimmy comes out, hits Ayuk. It looks like it's going to click again. The turnover happens. And this last drive, they did look out of sorts. So they're going to have to work on that for sure. So I'm hoping they're going to have another drive here where they can put it together. I thought the first drive was actually really, really good. Daly says defense going to turn it up right here. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. I hope we get some pressure on Herbert. I hope we're able to get a sack. eBay says dangerous time in the game right now. Not trusting. Keep making this time up for the offense. Trusting the defense. Yeah, not trusting the defense. Keep making time for the offense. Yeah, I think you're right. And the 49ers get a big stop here on first down. Isaiah Spiller tries to run to the right. Met by Jordan Willis and a bunch of other 49ers. Yeah, so Horse is coming back in. So the Niners start the drive off well, and welcome back Jordan Willis.
A nice play right there by Willis.
Yeah, it's good to see Jordan Willis be able to, play the run and make the plays that he needs to make. So pretty good work there. So right now, 2nd and 11. Hopefully the 49ers can slow them up on this drive and get a big stop. Everyone was saying in chat, maybe they could get a turnover.
That'd be really helpful.
Hufanga playing in the box again. 49ers going with more of a lightning package. I see Amenahue on the inside. No pressure on Herbert, and he's able to throw it out there, but it's incomplete. They tried to throw on Charvarius Ward. Bad idea.
That's Ward Island over there.
Yeah, Mooney did a good job there, and he gets a nice stop. And so what that means is we've got 3rd and 11. So a 3rd and long situation, Horst.
Yeah, I got to take advantage of these. And the thing is, with the guys that are out, the Niners should be able to man them up.
Yeah, they should. And that was great. I mean, he drove on that football, got his right arm around in front, made sure the left hand wasn't on his back. You don't get the call. Now they got empty backfield. They motion the running back out. They chip on Bosa.
Once again,
check down. They just got to be able to make the tackle. And they do it. Jimmy Ward makes the tackle, and the 49ers are going to force a punt. So a huge stop for the 49ers defense.
Big. That was very big. Looks like Mr. Murray is done. No,
it looks like Murray is out of the blue tent.
Back?
It looks like he's out of the blue tent and headed towards the back. So we'll see if he has to go in for further tests. And what that happens. And yeah,
it's a big loss for the Chargers.
Joe Rockstar says Mooney said strapped. Exactly. eBay says good job, D. I'm agreeing with that. That was a huge stop. So the defense, made their adjustments, and now they're getting some of those stops.
Ooh.
Special teams just came after him with trying to get a punt block. It didn't work. Ray's letting the ball go, but the ball takes pretty much a friendly bounce. It's going to be the 49ers ball, 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line.
Yeah, that was big. The Niners have a chance. They need to answer right here.
So KNDR, I don't know if you know this, Horse. He's calling it. He has a picture where he looks like me, and he said that he's the Wish Anthony. So now he changed his name to KNDR, aka Wish Anthony, and he just said, "I'm calling CMC pick 6. Don't ask me how. He can just do it all."
Well, I think that's a good thing, but I'm not sure.
If you got a pick 6, that would change some things, Horse. I don't know if we're really ready for all that.
Yeah, that was an interesting. That's an interesting idea, Caleb.
I like it. So Jimmy Garoppolo, the 49ers offense is about to, get this thing going. 1st and 10, 25-yard line.
We haven't seen Kittle targeted yet or Debo.
Well, we haven't. And they're going to open it up a little bit here. No extra tight ends. Kyle Juszczyk out in the bunch. Oh, actually, that's Christian McCaffrey that motioned to the bunch. Jimmy's got time. He moves the pocket and he throws the ball away. He was starting to feel pressure from that Mike McGlinchey.
Was getting beat.
Yeah.
They could have actually probably called a hold on him there.
Yeah, JLE says, get Elijah in. 49ers Faithful says, can we get some Debo at wide receiver action?
You watch McGlinchey right here.
Yeah, he's waiting for guys to get open, and really no one got open.
No, it was a smart throw.
It looked like to the right side that he may have had Ayuk early, but I don't think that was his original read.
He also, it would have been hard to get to the right with the way the blocking went.
Yeah, so JLE gets his wish. Elijah Mitchell's in the backfield. He's going to get the ball, and he's going to get a nice run here on 2nd down. They're going to make it 3rd and manageable.
By the way, McGlinchey responded by driving his guy about 18 yards.
Yeah, he does a great job in the run game. I mean, he really does. So that was a nice big play, and now 3rd and manageable for Kyle Shanahan against Brandon Staley in this Chargers defense.
We'll see today if Kyle has the same ownage over Staley that he does over McVay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and eBay is saying this is a critical 3rd down.
By the way, RIP to the Rams.
And it's third and down, and Jawan Jennings is in. So I mean, you got to think he's a part of the plan here. A big pickup by Christian McCaffrey. Jimmy Garoppolo's on the run.
Jimmy running?
Oh, he did not get the first. Jimmy stopped short by a yard, and the 49ers are going to be forced to punt.
That was a great blitz pickup by Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, McCaffrey did a good job, but right now, the Chargers defense is stopping the 49ers offense.
It is not something I was thinking was going to happen today.
Not at all. And you got to give them major credit. They're doing a good job.
Right up the pipe. McGlinchey not doing a bad job on Khalil Mack right there.
No, that's a win. Just not enough room for Jimmy to be able to get enough yards.
Boy, are those NFL defenders fast.
Yeah, Traffic says, I love Jimmy, but whenever he holds the ball for 3 seconds or more, I hold my breath. Oh, no, the punt is blocked. The Chargers blocked the punt, and the 49ers are going to down it. But the Chargers are going to take over at the 46-yard line. So far, right now, the Chargers are winning on offense, defense, and special teams.
Yeah, that was not great.
No. So Mitch Wisnowski's punt is blocked. Burks got drove back a little bit deep. That's a huge, huge play in this game. JLE said, how fast is Jimmy? Not fast enough on that one. Oh, geez. So the Chargers are making plays on all three phases. Now the defense is going to have to step up for the 49ers again.
Yeah, they're putting a lot of pressure on their defense right now.
And Herbert checks down to Eckler. He's going to pick up 7 yards on the play, and the Chargers are going to have 2nd and 3. Twisted Clown says, this is embarrassing. Twisted Clown's not excited about the game, how it's going so far.
I don't know if I'd go with embarrassing, but it's not going well.
Yeah, we're not off to a promising start. Let's see, what they do with Eckler here. You see him come out. He's just going to find the void, a couple of yards beyond the line of scrimmage. And then,
well, right now they're giving Herbert way too much time to throw.
Yeah, Herbert?
The pass rush is almost non-existent.
Exactly.
And that's not something I expected coming into this game.
Yeah, so now the 49ers got to get some pressure on him. Still nothing.
He did not get the first down.
He did not, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 1. Dre Greenlaw with a big hit on the fullback. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 1 for the Chargers. You got to think the 49ers are thinking hold them to a field goal.
And you got to think, I wouldn't be shocked if the Chargers were in 4-down territory here.
KNDR says Jimmy's got that slow quickness.
He did not have it on that one.
Justin Herbert, quarterback sneak. That's a 1st down for the Chargers. And they're going to have a new set of downs looking to extend their lead. 49ers hoping it's only a 13-3 deficit they're facing and not a 17-3. Right now, the Chargers are they're operating at a high level.
Yeah, and the Niners are not. Offense is definitely not helping the defense. We spoke of complimentary football earlier.
Yeah. Bosa almost gets home. Herbert throws. Oh, I think the ball was tipped because it was wobbling. I know the ball is dropped. He had an open receiver. He had an opportunity for a touchdown. I think the ball came out a little funny. The 49ers are having some coverage breakdowns here. So this is the backup tight end, McKitty. And let's see
what wheel route.
Yeah. And I mean, and Greg Greenlaw's got to carry him a little bit deeper. I know he saw the underneath receiver, but just out of the reach of McKitty. That could have been a huge play.
Yeah, we got a little lucky on that one.
Yep. So now Herbert's in the backfield, shotgun with Eckler. You got Bandy out being covered by Charvarius Ward. Let's see if the 49ers can get any pressure. Oh, they almost get pressure, but it's a completion, and DeAndre Carter is all the way down inside the 5-yard line, down to the 2.
Jimmy Ward, like he just got beat there. We'll have to see the replay.
Yeah, it's right now they're operating at a high level. This Chargers offense is moving the football. Herbert, they're just not getting to him. They're not getting home in time, and he's moving around the pocket, and that was a crazy good throw. And you're right, Jimmy Ward is trailing. He's not there, and Carter has a lot of space. Big time throw by Justin Herbert.
Difficult.
So now here we go. Let's see if the 49ers can do something here. Chargers, first and goal. That's a play action pass. Throws it away to the back of the end zone. Everyone covered. And getting a little bit of pressure from Bosa on that one.
Yeah, they finally got a little bit of pressure on him these last couple of plays, but man.
Yeah. I mean, you got to give credit to the Chargers right now. I mean, they're the ones that are executing.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see if the 49ers can get a big stop. I mean, earlier the Chargers were able to get the stop. 49ers can return the favor. That would be a huge momentum swing in this game.
That's there's a penalty that's big.
Offsides on the Chargers. That's going to back them up 5 yards. That is huge. Big for the Niners. Now the Niners.
Jimbo there went offsides, I think.
Yeah, so that's big time. That means they're going to be pushed back a little bit, and the 49ers are going to have an opportunity to hopefully get a stop here. Let's see what D'Amico Ryans ends up coming up with. And Anthony says, is Jimmy Ward playing safety or slot receiver? He is playing.
He's playing
slot. He's not playing safety. He also doesn't have the club on his hand anymore.
You would think would make him more successful.
Yeah. Get him, Bosa. Oh, Bosa gets the sack.
Bosa with the sack. That was a big play.
Big play by Nick Bosa. 49ers finally get home. That's what they needed.
Yeah, that was big right here. Forces them into a 3rd and long. Finish the drive. Hold them to a field goal. That would be important.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Bosa's just able to win. Nice move right there. And then able to run down Herbert. Herbert almost got out of there.
Yeah, I thought he was going to.
So they spread it out now. Of course,
this almost gives the Chargers more room.
Yeah, they have more room. Let's see what happens, though. The Niners, they set up a screen to Eckler. Jimmy Ward makes the tackle.
Great tackle by Jimmy Ward.
Good job by Jimmy Ward, Talanoa Hufanga, and the 49ers defense. And they are able to force the field goal. So after that DeAndre Carter catch, they got to the 2, it looked like it was going to be a little bleak. But they got it done. So that's big time.
Well, it's no secret that when they've started getting pressure, that they're starting playing better.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's great job by Ward. I'm pretty sure Hufanga had him if Ward didn't.
Yeah.
That was a well played that's right there. I'd be cool with a block kick here, but
yeah, it's not blocked. They have it up, but 13-7, I think is like you can kind of live with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not what you want, but I think you can live with it overall because...
Yeah, but their offense needs to do something.
Yeah, I agree with you. They need to get something going on this drive. They can't go... they can't keep going down and go and deal with this even more. So hopefully they're going to get a drive here. And Horst, how would you attack? We've seen them go with Christian McCaffrey, run plays early and downs. Would you go play action? Would you take a shot down the field? What would you do?
I don't know that I would take the shot on the first play. It could wind them up in another 2nd and 10 situation. I mean, we haven't seen many waggle type plays where, the play action come back across the field. I'd like to see one of those, to Kittle or to Debo. But, I'm interested. They've got so many weapons, you would think that something should work.
Yeah, I think it's interesting, right? Because you haven't been able really to get anyone the football besides Brandon Ayuk. Kittle hasn't been targeted. Debo Samuel hasn't been targeted. I mean, Jawan Jennings had the third down because he's missed a third down. But they haven't got the ball to McCaffrey. There's no way that the Chargers can cover all those guys. There's got to be something the 49ers can figure out, and they need to figure it out on this drive.
Yes.
I mean, it's okay when it works out the way it was working on the first drive, where you're running the ball with great success. You're getting the ball to Ayuk, because eventually they're going to have to adjust. But so far, the Niners haven't been able to get anything going really since that first drive.
Yeah, it's been a struggle. I don't think is what any of us envisioned coming in. The Chargers have not been playing great defense.
Couple of comments here. 49ers Faithful Forever says Jimmy Ward needs to play needs to not play slot. eBay says with a moment like this in the game right now, they need a touchdown drive. 49ers Faithful says Kyle is going to start going pass heavy. And Spidey Danger says, ugh. Twisted Clowns haven't seen Debo and CMC split backfield yet. One time they did Twisted Clown in the shotgun.
Yes,
then they motioned Christian McCaffrey behind Debo and then gave it to Debo underneath inside the 10-yard line.
It was about a 6-yard gain.
Yeah, they had a pretty good gain on it. JLE says get Elijah, CMC, and Juice in there. I think they could
some wishbone.
I think they could go with a little bit of the passing. I mean, with a little bit of the run game on this drive. I think going back to the basics and getting a little bit of the run game going could be important for them on this drive.
I think you put Debo at quarterback, that backfield, you run a little wishbone.
No, they're not going to run a little wishbone.
Let the bone roll.
They're not letting the bone roll. What they are going to do though is get the ball moving. So here we go. We're going to have the kickoff for the 49ers.
So you don't want to see the bone roll today?
Not really.
What if it worked?
Yeah, and so we got a Seahawks fan in here.
Aren't they fun?
Yeah. I mean,
didn't the Seahawks lose today?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not really worried about it, but it's always fun. And then Traffic says, I want to see 49ers line up like Navy. So he's wanting to see the same thing. You want to see
the flex.
He's wanting to see a flex bone, some triple option type stuff. Interesting graphics they got going on right now with all the trio of weapons that they got with Debo and Kittle and Christian McCaffrey. Well, they gotta play like it. So Elijah Mitchell comes out. They got Kyle Juszczyk going in motion. Back to the I-backs. Now Debo going in motion. They're gonna run the toss play. Elijah Mitchell cuts back. Just puts his head down.
Looks like a gain of about 3 to 4.
Yeah, he got about 3 yards on the play. So they did go back to the run game. I think they were hoping for a little bit more on that play than they got. So far, they haven't been able to figure out the run game against, this Chargers defense, which the defense gives up 5.7 yards per carry.
Yeah, the Niners definitely aren't averaging that.
No, they're not. They were on the first drive.
Yes.
Yeah. This was
was
Kenneth Murray when he got, hit and knocked out.
He ran into Ayuk's enormous bicep.
Yeah, I think he was trying to put his helmet on the ball the same way that Derwin James did earlier.
So he got 2nd and 7 here, so that last play.
Yeah, so shotgun, Elijah Mitchell back there, Debo in motion. Here comes the blitz from Derwin James. A penalty on the play. They're going to call false start.
Delay of
game on the 49ers. Yeah, at least says, has Kittle even touched the ball? No, he has not. Kittle has not been involved in the game plan at all. So.
No, I just brought that up a little bit ago.
Yeah.
Looked like we have an automatic blitz there.
Yeah, they had a blitz. He was going to come free. You would think George Kittle would, change to a hot route, turn around and look for the football.
Red 7.
Yeah, hot route, red 7. So now they're not in shotgun. Back under center on 2nd and 12. 49ers drop back. Jimmy Garoppolo has a clean pocket. Oh, he misses Debo Samuel down the field. And it's going to bring up 3rd and 12.
I need to see that play again. I'm not sure where that ball was off. But it looked like Debo had a step.
Twisted Clown would like to see the flats work more. Randy Daytona wants to know if we think there are too many weapons.
I don't know.
I don't like the too many weapons thing. I think you just, I mean, if they start bickering, then it becomes a too many weapons thing. But when you're calling plays, you're just calling the plays that are going to be successful by what the defense is doing against you.
Yeah, maybe he's overthinking a little bit right now.
Yeah. Jimmy got lots of time, and he gets the ball to George Kittle for a big first down.
That was a heck of a play by Garoppolo. Better catch and run by Kittle.
Great job by the offensive line. Yes. I mean, he had plenty of time for those receivers to be able to get open, and now George Kittle makes a play. They finally get a matchup they want, and a lot of it's because Derwin James is over on Deebo Samuel's side. And so you just got to keep looking for those matchups that work in your favor, and this one worked out.
Yep. Nice ball.
Yeah. And then George Kittle looks healthy right now, by the way.
George Kittle doing George Kittle things.
Yeah, and that's Randy Daytona says, and there he is.
Right, we got some Ray
McCloud in motion
action.
Now. He's the check down. Jimmy's got time. Jimmy's moving the pocket, and he's going to throw it to Ray down the field, and Ray makes the catch. Oh, there's a flag on the play. Hopefully this play stands because Ray just had a huge play.
Anytime there's a rollout like that,
it looks like Jimmy's moving up the field, so maybe we had some sort of illegal contact or something down the field. Jimmy just mouthed, that better not be on us, man.
It looks like it is.
We'll see. Illegal contact on the charges.
And I think you left one of the words that Jimmy said out.
Yeah, this is a family show, Horse. Yeah, if this wasn't slightly offsides, you know what I'm saying? Well, this is Ray McCloud. Look, he's just a check down, but then he's a mismatch. Look at him just work his way upfield. This is just smart play by him. Good throw by Jimmy Garoppolo.
That was a heck
and it's
of a ball.
Huge play in the game. Good job by Jimmy creating. And, I mean, that's a nice pass. We got to give Jimmy credit on it.
Yeah, throwing on the run is not necessarily Garoppolo's strength.
Tyler Kroft in motion. 3 receivers to the left. Jimmy's looking down the field, and he's going to run a screen to McCaffrey. And it's set up pretty well. He is able to get, a pretty good gain. He gets about 6 yards. So they're going to face 2nd and 4. The 49ers got something cooking on this drive.
Yeah. And it's good.
Yeah, I like that they ran this screen pass because the Chargers have been coming after the 49ers. Brunskill did just enough to get some on Van Noy. If he'd have got more of them, that could have been a huge play for McCaffrey.
Number B was a pretty nice play there.
Traffic says, did Jimmy just throw a dime on the run? Jimmy Mahomes, let's go.
That's what it looked like.
So you got McCaffrey and Deebo in the backfield. There you go again. The same play they ran earlier. This time they they fake it, and they get it to McCaffrey on the outside. So now you see the inverse to the run they ran earlier.
And now all of a sudden it's not too many weapons.
Yeah, all of a sudden, right, things are clicking. It's getting once you get that rhythm, you get that first down, then pretty soon it starts working. Here we go. The 49ers are getting something going here. I love this look. They got
a GT counter with the motion. Wow, was that an RPO or was that?
I'm guessing that's I'm guessing that's a call, but it could be a RPO. Jimmy could be reading it.
Tokay has a play like that called Michigan.
Cool. I bet the other way is called Wolverine.
Yep.
McCaffrey runs up the middle. A nice spin move. He's going to get down to close to the 1. It's about the 1.5. Yep. 2nd and goal. They're going to have a chance here. What's up? What?
I bet the other way is called Wolverine.
Yeah. Am I wrong? JLE saying rhythm and momentum. Randy Daytona is calling for a juice touchdown right now.
I'll take it.
Look at all the guys in the interior. If they run to the edge, they can win on this play. And Jimmy's, directing traffic. Moves Kyle, you check out. Motions him across. You got an offsides right there. He able to get back. They didn't snap the ball. What are they doing? They decided to use a timeout? Like, they had a free play if they'd have snapped it with Khalil Mack going offsides.
Not sure what they saw there.
Jay Ellie's calling for Elijah Mitchell. So if you're in right now, who do you think scores the touchdown for the 49ers? Because I'm going to go on a limb and say the Niners are going to score a touchdown on this drive. Who scores the touchdown, though? Randy Daytona said Juice. Jay Ellie saying Elijah Mitchell. Everyone in chat, let me know who you think is going to score. Horse, who do you think it's going to be?
I'm going to go with Elijah Mitchell.
Going to go with Elijah Mitchell as well. Okay, I'm going to go. Let's see. Yeah, I'm rolling with. It actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to roll with Elijah Mitchell, too. And Twisted Clown says, please go for it on 4th down, be aggressive. If it's 4th down, they will, I think.
It is 2nd down.
It's Christian McCaffrey in the backfield. So McCaffrey gets up, and he's now at the goal line.
We might get a Jimmy sneak.
A Jimmy sneak for a touchdown could be incoming. Traffic says Kittle. I think with it being 3rd and goal, a Jimmy quarterback sneak. And, yep, Randy Daytona says inches, Jimmy sneak. Yeah, I think that's how we're feeling. 2-minute warning for the game. So the 49ers definitely need a touchdown on this. And then they're going to need a subsequent stop because you can't let the Chargers score before the half. And if you do stop them, then you're going to be down 13-10, but get the ball coming out in the second half. That would be a huge swing in momentum. So
yeah, Stu, that
is cool. Yeah, that would be really big.
Is that Batista?
Yeah. So KNDR saying Jimmy G with a quarterback sneak. Jay Ellie saying where's the Jimmy sneak. eBay saying all 4 downs if necessary. I do believe this is 4 down territory as well. Touchdown, is what you have to get. And with them being on the inch line, I would just quarterback sneak twice. But I know you're only gonna have to do it once. Jimmy's perfect on quarterback sneaks.
Yeah, he's a heck of a sneaker.
Yeah, he's one heck of a sneaker. And I think that, it would be a huge part in this game. Forcing that field goal after that block punt from the defense. The defense has showed up. They've had moments where they've lacked, but when it came time, they've made those stops that they've had to make sense.
A little bit of bend and don't break.
Yeah, especially since early on. And they've put in some tough situations. Short field on the punt, short field on the Bright Ayuk fumble, but they're holding their water.
Yeah, and I think that's big. Definitely kept them in the game while the offense was struggling a little bit.
And then JLE says, what? A new Clue movie? And then Twisted Clown says Ayuk because Kyle is unpredictable.
Rather not.
Let's hope they don't run the Kyle Juszczyk like quarterback sneak play. Just if you're gonna run quarterback sneak, let Jimmy do it.
Don't do that one where Trent Williams motions.
Yeah, the one. Oh, geez, was that the Packers game?
Yeah, then they tried it again against the Rams and it got stuffed.
Right.
Telemundo, huh?
Oh. Need a TD from 49ers Faithful Forever. I'm with you.
Are we covering the World Cup?
No. Port of San Francisco. We're just right next to Levi Stadium in Santa Clara.
Yeah, those are very close to each other.
Yeah, it is a nice look, though. I mean, I do like the clock tower and all that. So the 49ers are loading up on tight ends. Warner, Croft, and Kittle are in the game.
Maybe it's a handoff to Croft.
I'm guessing it's either a quarterback sneak or run. It is going to be a run on this play.
I'm going
QB sneak.
Buck sweep.
QB sneak it's got to be.
You would think. Yep.
And it's a touchdown, Jimmy Garoppolo. So if you said Jimmy G quarterback sneak, you were right. Touchdown 49ers. And just like that, they're back in the game. So
yeah, it was a big drive right there.
9 plays, 75 yards in 4 minutes and 45 seconds. And the Niners are right back in this game. And they're a defensive stop away from being able to do something in the second half and really flip this game around.
Not going to lie to you, getting down blocked by Aaron Banks looks like it's no fun.
Yeah, and Jake Brendel got a little bit of a surge there as well.
Yeah, I got up under him. Banks finished the block. Nice job by the O-line. Brent cut off any backside.
Yeah, traffic said block punt, blown coverage, turnover. If you go down 3.5, that's a mini win in itself.
Agreed.
Yeah, you're weathering the storm, then you got to come out and overcome.
And my guy Tabor Peppers in the game makes his...
A little bit of a high snap from Tabor Pepper, by the way.
Does his job.
Yeah.
Does his job.
And Jaylee says, Saka, get out of here, horse. Randy Daytona says, I'm the smartest man alive. Billy Madison saying, I'm the smartest man alive. KNDR says, tutties for his emojis and accurate.
Are you going to the mall later?
Are you going to the mall later? You gotta love when
Rizzuto's a baseball player. It's not even a word.
Yeah. Rarudo? And it's funny. Anthony says, no, I wanted a juice TD.
Leg.
But he says, I'll take it. eBay says, get a turnover and swing the whole game around. Yeah, a quick stop where you get the ball back and maybe get a field goal would be huge. A turnover
I'm just happy
would be
with any kind of stop.
How do you play it if you're the Chargers? Do you go out there and you try to be aggressive on this next drive, or do you try to play conservative?
Staley's not known for being aggressive in these situations.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if he is. I mean, if he's aggressive, it could potentially bite him in the butt, and if he's too conservative, it could.
Yeah, this is why NFL coaches get paid the big bucks.
Yeah, or college coaches. They get paid the big bucks too. A lot.
Yep, but look what has happened to my Trojans. They paid out the big bucks.
Oh, Candy R said, "Ant, where's my Greg Papa? I did not do touchdown San Francisco." Yeah, was it spot on? I like the Ted Robinson touchdown 49ers. It makes me feel better.
Joe Starkey's okay.
Are you gonna do your Eric Davis? Got him. No, don't like that one. I like Joe Starkey's. Oh, what a bonanza! Yeah, I love that. Those are the good ones. Yeah, eBay says, "Who's your papa?"
Greg Papa is not my favorite football announcer.
No, I'm not a huge fan of his call. I did like the other ones: Lon Simmons, Starkey, Ted Robinson. All of them did perfect with
Gary Plummer.
Touchdown 49ers. Gary Plummer, of course. Come on.
Hey, my favorite guy's still Tim Ryan.
Yeah, see, Joe Rockstar says, "What a bonanza!" That's one of my favorites. What a bonanza.
Yeah.
Physical Clown says, "You should cut that into a super chat." Good, huh? Yeah. If you want me to do touchdown calls of announcers, leave a super chat. I'll make sure to do them on the touchdown calls.
Hopefully they score that many touchdowns.
I'm hoping so. I hope they start scoring some touchdowns here pretty soon. Yeah.
They did just score one. Now they're gonna kick off.
Robbie Gold is set to kick off. DeAndre Carter waiting. They pinned him back pretty good last time. I think something like that would be great this time. It looks like that's what they're trying again, a directional kick, but it goes through the end zone. So they did not do that.
I missed the Tony Montana squad.
Ooh, I love it. Joe Rockstar says, "Feels great, baby."
Jimmy G.
Yeah, I love that was 2019 when Tim Ryan used to pretty much feels great, baby, every single time.
Oh, I love Tim Ryan.
So there we go. We got Bandy in motion.
Looks like they're gonna get aggressive.
They are getting aggressive, and Bosa's getting aggressive. He checks it down to Eckler. Eckler stuffed for nothing. Dre Greenlaw with a big tackle, but also got help on the outside from Diablo Lenore. So you got 145 and counting. If the 49ers get a stop on this play, you're probably using a timeout.
That's what I was about to say. If you get to 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7, do you? And
they went fast. Gonna go down the sideline, and
no way, that's a flag.
Yeah, they're getting the flag on that. He never turned around to look for the football. They're gonna get pass interference on Diablo Lenore, and now the Chargers are in business. Yeah, that one was a killer. So I changed it from hoping you're going to get the ball to make something happen to hoping they don't get any points on this drive.
I mean, what's scary is they're picking on Diablo Lenore with their 4th receiver.
He needs to turn his head. I mean, he just got to turn his head.
Yeah.
He just never turned his head. If he turns his head and looks back for the football,
I don't think they call it.
They wouldn't call it, but he just, kept that contact. So 49ers defense is going to have to get a big stop here. They got to get pressure on Justin Herbert. DeAndre Carter is in motion. Bosa rushing off the outside. They're going to check down again to Eckler, and he's going to get a nice positive yards. Clock is not an issue for the Chargers. They have 3 timeouts.
Still irritated at
and a minute 20 left.
Right now.
Yeah, it's a huge penalty in the game. They're across midfield. They're in business. I mean, they're not in field goal range yet, but they're getting close. Stunt on the inside. He checks down.
Great job by Drake Jackson.
Drake Jackson's able to tip the ball.
Got a paw on it.
So that means it's going to be 3rd and 2. If they can get a stop on this, they have an opportunity to do something with the ball. Because they'll still have 3 timeouts, and I just haven't had to use a timeout yet.
I think
they did use one on offense, yeah. But I mean on this drive. Joe Rockstar saying Warner turnover.
That'd be a splash play, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that'd be huge.
Did he catch that?
I think he caught it. So it's a first down Chargers. DeAndre Carter runs an in route. Yeah, he's able to get a completion right in front of Mooney Ward. They're letting the clock run, so we're getting down to 50 seconds. Now they hurry it up. Charles Omenihu getting some pressure. He gets to him. Oh, I think it's an incomplete pass. Not sure. But Drake Jackson, Charles Omenihu gets home and almost gets the ball out. Boy, would that have been huge.
Yeah, I would have took it. Calling their timeout now. Huh?
Why would they use a timeout unless they're considering this a fumble?
The Omenihu here. Oh, gets the hands right off him. Great hand. No, that's definitely too bad Drake Jackson didn't catch it.
Oh, yeah, that's a fumble. Yeah, that's a fumble. So that's why it's a fumble on the play. I don't think this offensive lineman ever went down. So that's interesting.
Calling it 2nd and 15. So
yeah. Okay. Oh, I mean, we'll take it. But yeah, I wish Drake Jackson would have came down with that football.
Yeah, the football's like a one-man cold to Clifford Franklin. The only one catching it. He's the only one coming down with it.
Well, then I wish Clifford Franklin was playing for the 49ers right now.
Yeah, me too.
There's an official review. I'm guessing they're just seeing if it's an incomplete pass or not. So, yeah, they're going to a timeout here while they're reviewing the play.
I mean, it looked like a fumble to me when they re-showed it.
Yeah, I mean, it did. It looked like a fumble. The question is, what are they going to do with the offensive lineman that picked it up? I know in the final minute, right? You're not like you can't advance your own fumble, but
yeah, I'm not sure how they'll rule that.
Yeah, he never went down, so that was very interesting.
Yeah, definitely an odd play.
Yeah, and that's what Joe Rocks are saying. It's a fumble. Travis says, so it's a fumble. Do they push them back to where he fumbled? Yeah, Joe Roxer says it moves the ball back to moves the spot back in 2 minutes. And then Travis said, "Oh, never mind." Announcer's answer. That's good. They took care of it.
Well, Collinsworth, he's always there for me when I need him.
Good news. Very good news. I'm curious what happens now and how the Chargers go about this. They're trying to get into field goal range, but it's going to be tough. I mean, right now the 49ers defense is playing pretty good. Besides the pass interference, I mean, they're really putting pressure on him now.
Yeah, the Niners, whatever adjustments they've made, they've definitely been a lot more successful getting to Herbert in the second half of the second quarter.
Yeah.
So the last quarter of the first half.
Is that what it is? That's what the second quarter is? Yeah. Thank you for that. Dynamite, Monty.
No, I was saying it'd be a quarter of the half if it's half of a quarter.
Okay. Well done.
I got math skills.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, Arizona Cardinals came in with a big win today.
They beat the Rams.
And 49ers are playing playing them next year. Or next week, I mean. Next year. Feels like next year. But next week in Mexico City. Oh, they're still waiting on this.
Gusta.
I don't know what's taking so long. Anthony says, we need a Huff pick 6. I'm with you on that. So this is interesting. I think it is a fumble.
I thought so.
Yeah, the ball's coming free as it's coming through. So the play stands. So
looks like we're already at 2nd and 15.
2nd and 15, which I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what the Chargers do. Justin Herbert.
2nd and 17.
Ooh, 17. I like that even more. So the 49ers are going to probably play under the sticks, make them check it down and try to keep them out of field goal range.
Then this kicker does not seem to have a huge leg.
No, as long as 47 on the year.
He's only kicked 5 field goals in his NFL career.
Yeah, so that's probably not the best. So here comes Omenihu and Jordan Willis coming off the edge. Herbert moves up. He's going to find some room. Good job by Jimmy Ward avoiding him, but he got almost all that yardage back. And now they have 3rd and manageable. Use their second timeout. You see that? I mean, they just had pressure, just couldn't get home. Bosa's in the middle,
getting held.
Yeah, not able to get there. Good coverage down the field, but Herbert using his legs. I mean, that's the thing. He has that ability.
Jimmy is definitely the second fastest number 10.
Are you sure? Oh, on the field. Thank you for clarifying. I was going to say.
So here's another opportunity for the defense to get off the field.
Yeah, they're going to have to. But I mean, right now it'd be a long field goal attempt. But if they get another first down,
16-10, getting the ball wouldn't be the worst thing.
No, it wouldn't. But I think you would consider it a huge win if you got off the field right now with no points.
Yes.
So let's see what they do.
No, I'm saying even if he were to stick a long field goal.
Yeah. They bring the blitz. Oh, they're not able to get home. And Herbert, I think he got the first. Did he fumble?
Lenore's go. What's the flag? They're going to call some sort of hit on Herbert.
I don't know.
They're going to call that hit on Herbert.
Could there be an offensive holding?
I'd hope so.
Yeah, I don't know for sure.
The only NFL refs, so it's the hit on Herbert.
Yeah.
Look, they are. They're going to call that.
Oh, no. One of those things where contact, it pushes him into where, Dre Greenlaw is going to be. Greenlaw's not trying to initiate the contact with the helmet.
Tough play for Greenlaw. I don't know what. But that didn't feel good, though.
No.
Hope they wave it off. I have a feeling.
Yeah, we're going to see. Yeah, Randy Daytona says helmet to helmet. Just waiting. Gailey says trash call.
I don't think.
I mean, it's one of those things where the side of his head, hits the face mask. It looks a lot worse than it does probably live. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
It's still a hit to a quarterback's head. It is in the NFL. Yeah, so they're now not only in field goal range, but have a chance to go for even more.
Yep. I just don't understand what a guy like Greenlaw is supposed to do there.
Yeah, that's tough because Jimmy Ward hitting him changes his direction. That's tough. Yeah, that's tough. I don't know how you adjust for that. Kyle's not happy with it.
That's an unfortunate situation.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. There's more
conversation. Are they taking him out?
Yeah.
Are they taking Herbert out?
Yeah, they're taking Herbert out.
For hitting his head?
Yep. So here comes Chase Daniel.
His shoulder's nice and lubricated.
He threw like a couple of passes, but I mean, I don't think he has any issue. I think he just got hit. But
he must have done something, like acted funny in some way.
Yeah.
For them to pull Justin Herbert.
Oh, because look, he stayed down. I mean, that's probably what it was. Mr. Clown says, that's why this is trash.
I wonder if that's what Kyle told the ref over there.
Traffic said ejected? Wow. I don't think he was ejected for that.
I don't think so. I couldn't hear.
Yeah. Ooh. Fred Warner comes up and sticks Eckler.
Fred Warner with a splash play there.
Yeah. Yeah, so lots of people are not happy with him getting that sort of protection for, doesn't get the same protections as a runner. Fred was all over that play, though. That was nice. And you got to think, right, that...
Did they eject him?
Wow.
They did.
Holy cow. Or are they checking him as well? He was ejected from Michael Humphrey. What in the heck?
That turns a tough call into a terrible call.
That is absolutely ridiculous.
That is horse manure. The words of my friend Anthony.
Yeah, that is absolutely terrible.
Since when has that been an ejection
Yeah.
in the NFL? It wasn't sliding.
Yeah, I mean this isn't college, right? It's not like targeting or anything. Like what the heck?
A bad call. That is a bad call.
A little bit different with Chase Daniel in there than Justin Herbert. So is Justin Herbert going to be able to come back for the second half? I think that's the interesting part. And Randy Daytona says, "Welcome back, Jordan," because Jordan Willis gets the sack. Joe Roxer says it can be reviewed in New York and they can overturn the ejection, but still.
So there's still a chance of it getting overturned, and that already happened.
Yeah, I don't know what the rule is on that. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's a bad call, man. Hey.
Really bad. So here's Dicker to come on to kick the field goal.
That last call was a dicker.
It wasn't great. Yeah, it wasn't a fun one. I don't know why he got kicked out on that. He did, it wasn't like he shot put it himself towards the quarterback leading with his helmet. Like, it's crazy to me. Really crazy to me. And so kick is up and it is good. Just sneaks inside. That means the Chargers are going to take a lead into halftime at 16-10. We'll see what happens with Justin Herbert in the second half. We'll see how the 49ers respond to Dre Greenlaw being, out. And the Niners do get the ball coming out of the second half, so that's good news for sure. Horst, interesting first half. What overall are your feelings on the first half? How are you feeling about it?
I'm encouraged by, they played poorly and they're down 6.
Yeah, that's
true. It's a pretty good team.
Yeah, I mean, I think that what's interesting to me is the 49ers really haven't been able, when they've had the momentums on their drives and they've been able to get in rhythm, you see the drives do really well. First drive and then last drive of the second half, or first half.
Yes.
Were the drives that worked. The ones that didn't were the ones that couldn't find rhythm, whether it was a turnover, or a bad play. Hopefully they can get in a rhythm like they did last week against the Rams and really start rolling. Now Kyle Shanahan's got to know how Brandon Staley's attacking him. Now he can make the necessary adjustments.
And I fully expect him to.
Yeah, me too. Traffic is still one-score game at half. Can't complain. We played about as bad as possible.
I don't think they played as bad as possible, but
I mean, it is good news, right, that they're only down 6 getting into this.
After not playing nearly their best.
No, they didn't. I thought that the Chargers played really well in all 3 phases. They were executing on offense, defense, and special teams. So the Chargers have looked pretty good. There's a reason they've won 4 straight games. And I think that when it comes to the 49ers, they just got to get on the same page. I don't think special teams has played bad for the Niners, other than the blocked punt, which was being huge. But I'm talking about in totality because I thought that the kickoff team did pretty good, pinning them back a couple times.
Yeah.
But the defense, they struggled early. It feels like they're getting a little bit better. Yeah, besides, the 2 big penalties on that drive, the pass interference by Lenore and then the penalty on Dre Greenlaw for unnecessary roughness. That's over 30 yards of penalties for the 49ers, and that's a real reason why the Chargers were able to come away with a field goal at the end of the half.
Yeah, definitely. It was an interesting last drive there.
Yeah,
a lot of ups and downs.
Lots. Yeah, it wasn't the best. And that's the thing though. You're hoping that you're going to be able to get things going, and I think they know what they have to do. The 49ers definitely need to get George Kittle more involved in the game. Kittle is
Deebo.
Oh, Deebo hasn't touched the ball besides the run game. He hasn't caught a pass. I think Jimmy threw one ball his way, and it was errant and incomplete.
Yeah, they definitely need to get him involved a little bit.
Yeah, Joel says that sucks about Greenlaw. He can't avoid that hit. Yeah, that's where we're at too, Joel. There's nothing he can do to avoid that hit. He didn't lead with his head. The contact came from the side of his helmet. And the part of the reason that Herbert is there is because Jimmy Ward hits Herbert from the side, changing where Greenlaw believes Herbert is going to be when he goes to make his contact. there's absolutely nothing you can do about that. I mean, I don't know how the NFL expects these players, to get out of the way on those hits. I think it's a lot. Intent should mean a lot on those kinds of hits. If you don't intend to have that contact with your helmet, you shouldn't be punished.
Yeah, I'm super frustrated by that call. The flag, I'll live with it because I understand they're trying to protect the players. People are, suffering real trauma, real issues from hitting their head all these years. It's a real thing. But the ejection is unreal to me. It was clearly not on purpose.
No, definitely not. I think it's unfortunate because I think Greenlaw has somewhat of a reputation. He's had a couple of hits that have been questionable in his career, but I mean, he's definitely getting punished a little bit for this one. It didn't look that bad to me. It looked like it hit the side of his helmet, and I think that's the key. If he would have dropped the crown of his helmet and hit him, then you're right. He would have deserved an ejection, but he did not. And by the way, that catch by Jefferson was
absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
What a terrible throw.
Yeah, 49ers Faithful says everything's going against us at this point. What's interesting about that is everything's going against the Niners, and they're still only down 6.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of good news, right? I think it's good. And then 49ers Faithful says, is Herbert out for the game? I doubt it. I did see, some people put in chat that if he's in concussion protocol, he's out for the game. I don't know what they're doing.
They gave him his helmet back.
Yeah, he had his helmet back, so he's probably coming back in the second half. It was interesting that he had to spend the rest of the drive out because he wasn't in the blue tent.
Yeah.
Usually you're in the blue tent, you get evaluated, you're able to come back. Maybe they said they're going to evaluate even more in the second, maybe. Yeah. Tom Grossi coming through with the raid. Thank you. Really. Grossi raid coming through in a big way. Yeah, just absolutely went crazy with the Grossi raid.
Grossi what?
The Grossi raid. So all of his people are coming through and leaving comments and everything like that. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Tell Tom Grossi he does a great job. Really love what he does with the Packer cast. So thank you guys so much for the raid. Everyone just flew in and absolutely blew up the stream. I really appreciate it as we go crazy amount of viewers. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for what you did right there with the raid. Tell Tom Grossi he's the best. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, huge. Everyone liked the video. Everyone went with comments. That was awesome. Thank you guys for sending the football love. And congratulations to the Packers fans who came through right now with the raid on the huge win in overtime over the Cowboys. That was a great game, by the way. Just fantastic.
What a great ending.
And saved the season. It really did save the season for them. So fantastic. And the raid is still going strong. Absolutely great. Really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. You all are the best. And tell Tom Grossi that he's the best. And we really appreciate that. The friendly raid is much appreciated to us. Helped us out big time. So thank you for that. It's huge. And we got some subscribers as well. Thank you for that. Thanks, Bruce, for the subscription. Really, really appreciate it. Well, that was fun. Horse, the raid came through in a huge way. They raided, and the raid is still going, by the way, but they came through. The likes almost up to 100 now, by the way. Yeah, by the raid because of Tom Grossi. And we got lots of subs too. Edith coming through with a subscription. Thank you so much, Edith, for coming through with the subscription. Appreciate it so much. Lots of subscribers coming through. Bruce, huge Michigan fan, subscribed. You guys are the best. Thank you guys for coming through and helping out. I really appreciate it. Gail says, happy. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. Grossi gives loves. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, and JLE says, to the pack for beating the Cowgirls, giving the high fives. Thanks everyone that just came through and blew up. That was fantastic. The way that was huge, and that happened so fast.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, and we got other people coming through as well. That was a huge spike. Thank everyone for coming through. I really appreciate that. That was huge. Tom Grossi's the best.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, he just helped us out big time. So
I don't know him, but
yeah. And Raid Rombo. So Rombo's doing some stuff too. We got Skull coming through. So we got some Vikes fans in the house. What's up?
I like Vikings fans.
Yeah, we got some more subscribers coming through as well. So thanks everyone for coming through with the subscriptions. Really, really huge. I appreciate it so much. over 100 likes now. You guys are the best. And Ziggy says, what a horrible call, Horst. What a horrible call. And Winterborn says, spreading that chaotic good. Yeah, I love that. That's well said. Go Pack Go from Madison. Thank you guys so much, and good job. Cole says, did you guys watch the Bills-Vikes game today? I did watch that game. I was actually on the plane watching the game. It was a fantastic game. The Bills-Vikes was a really good game. That catch by Justin Jefferson was ridiculous. Vikings made some plays when they needed to. It was a good play. Addison says, go Pack Go. Thank you so much. D Jester says, I'm a big 49ers fan. Gonna check you guys out moving forward. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. Yeah, check us out. We'll have fun conversations. Anytime you guys have comments and stuff, I'll leave them in chat when we go live. It's a lot of fun. So really appreciate everyone that just came through and did that. 103 likes, Horst.
That's amazing. Thank you very much, everyone.
Yeah, huge. And lots of subscribers as well. We had huge amount of subscribers that came through. So thanks everyone that came through and subscribed. Thank you, Mark, as well, for the subscription. Really, really appreciate it so much. Yeah, and that's the thing. He says, man, that was crazy. Jefferson's catch was amazing. It really was.
Yeah.
One-handed, bringing it in.
Out of the other guy's hands.
Yeah, that was really, really, really good. So a very exciting time for a lot of the teams, and Minnesota is proving to be one of those teams that's going to be hard to beat. Kirk Cousins made some big plays in the game too.
I don't know, that throw on the one-handed catch was terrible.
I mean, it's a great play, but I mean, he's getting it out there right for his playmaker to make a play. He made some other good throws in the game. I liked it. Overall, I liked it. Addison says, love from Tom Grossi and the Packers. You own us in the playoffs. Well, yeah, thanks so much for Tom Grossi. And for whatever reason, that just works, right? I don't know. For the 49ers beat the Packers in the playoffs, it's so interesting to me how you get some of these with ownage. I mean, it was in the 1990s, though, that Mike Holmgren and the Green Bay Packers owned the 49ers in the playoffs there for a stretch. So it's kind of interesting matchups make these games, and it's really interesting. So, Horst, let's talk about the second half a little bit. I mean, it's coming up. The 49ers are going to have to make some plays on offense to be able to, withstand the Chargers. I mean, they've held the Chargers to 16 points with a turnover from Brandon Ayuk in their own territory, a punt block in their own territory, and they're still only down 6 points. What do you think the 49ers do in the second half? How do they go about it? Do they go back to the run game? Is it going to be Jimmy Garoppolo? Who do you think they go with?
I think it needs to maintain a mixture. I think they need to get their weapons out in space. No matter how they do that, whether it's handing off, whether it's play action, whether it's straight drop back, they just need to continue to get their weapons the ball out in space. And when they do that, they're successful.
Yeah, and thank you so much to D Jester Weapon for subscribing, the Dream 40 for subscribing, and ILWDW for subscribing. Thank you guys all so much. Really appreciate the love, and Tom Grossi as well for sending everyone this way on the raid. Appreciate it.
I don't know you, Tom, but you seem like a good guy.
So Tom Grossi Horst does the Packer cast,
okay.
And number one, he'll also do like streams for other games as well, not just like Packers and stuff. But not only is he really knowledgeable, he's highly entertaining. He's really fun. So if you ever just have a chance, go watch something from the Packer cast. It's actually pretty good.
I have to hit a subscribe for him.
I actually just watched something he did like last week. He was live streaming a Thursday night football game, and I went and checked it out. It was pretty entertaining. So he's a good guy.
Have you ever had him on the show?
No, I have never actually had Tom Grossi on the show. He's big time horse. Like, I mean, when he does his live streams for like the games, he gets like 14K watching at one time.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's pretty impressive, and for a good reason. He's exciting. So here we go, Horse. We're getting ready to round into the second half. I was kind of expecting more offensive firepower and fireworks from the 49ers offense. They need to get something going. I think we're going to see just a kind of a mixture. I think only being down 6, they don't have to go one way or the other. They can kind of be more balanced.
Yeah, and that's what I expect as well. For them to be balanced. Like I said, mix it up with the run, the play action. Obviously, the normal dropbacks. I think we'll see Kyle's normal stuff. They really haven't play action rolled out very much, which was a little bit surprising. And other than that, long touchdown pass to Carter. The defense has played well.
Yeah, I think we had a couple breakdowns in coverage. Other than that, they've kind of fixed it a little bit. Still a little bit nervous about Jimmy Ward playing in the slot. It is nice to see him with the club off, though. KNDR says Grassi's vids are hilarious, so he enjoys him some Tom Grassi. And then Ziggy says, it feels like Shanny got caught off guard. I thought that the first drive they did really good. I thought they were thinking that Christian McCaffrey was going to get a little bit more on that third down than they go for it on fourth. They were unable to do so. But now it's time for the kickoff. Ray McLeod is back deep, and he had a huge catch on that last touchdown drive.
Ray definitely played a big part in that drive. That was a nice, and like they said, Jimmy Mahomes on the run.
Yeah, right.
Dropping a dime.
That was very entertaining. So we got a huge drive coming up here for the 49ers.
This nerd.
Yeah, Staley's talking with the media, but this is going to be a huge drive for the 49ers. They really need to get down the field, get some rhythm. They have to walk away with points, a touchdown preferably. If they take the lead here, they got to feel really good about how this game, it could pan out for them after everything that kind of went against them in the first half.
Yeah, that'd be huge to be up after this drive, after how poorly they played.
Yeah. And so Jimmy Garoppolo's in the shotgun. George Kittle motions in line. So here you go with Debo again. Let's see if they can get Debo involved in this game plan. He's going to locate Christian McCaffrey out in the flat. McCaffrey's got space.
Boy, I see a problem.
Is that a big explosive play? Just a simple in the flats, and we had guys calling for the flats, earlier in the chat, and there it is. Just hits Christian McCaffrey in the flat and lets him create. Look, you got Debo going in motion, all the eye candy. Look at all the linebackers going that way, and then you got McCaffrey out here. They've had George Kittle come through and put the corner in a horizontal stretch. Which way do I go in the zone? Do I go this way? Do I go that way? So yeah.
And covering McCaffrey in open space is very difficult.
Yeah, McCaffrey this time in motion with Debo in the backfield. Debo gets the ball. Kittle out in front. Debo's going to have an explosive run now.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Get the ball in the hands of your guys.
There you go. Over 15 yards there. So we're getting it. And slobber knocker time from Randy Daytona. Yeah, that's what it is. It's going to be slobber knocker time. And look, so now they do the inverse. Ayuk
Kittle
kind of misses his block, which makes Kittle have to go to someone else, but it still works because the play design and execution is well thought out. And so now we got Christian McCaffrey in the backfield.
Here.
Yeah, he could get it. It's not. It's a pitch toss. Tyler Kroft does not make the block, but McCaffrey makes something happen. Picks up 6 yards on first down. What a nice run by McCaffrey.
Yeah, Derwin James did such a nice job of getting Kroft off him.
Randy said he picked someone up by the underwear and used him to stiff arm someone.
Well, there's a couple ways to do things out here.
So you get just enough of Derwin James.
Yep.
I mean, just enough. That's the edge on that one. So McCaffrey's back by himself again.
I think we got one deep.
So they're going back to that single back. No Kyle Juszczyk again. This is interesting. Just kind of the personnel group they're looking to put the Chargers in. McCaffrey makes a nice move. They were going to get just short of the first down, but this could be Jimmy Garoppolo quarterback sneak time.
Man, he's about one step away from breaking off big runs.
Yeah, he's right. He's close. There's a little bit of contact there at the line of scrimmage. Bobo says CMC got some nice footwork. We do get a quarterback sneak, but the Chargers are saying they stopped Jimmy short of the first down. Let's see what the spot ends up being. Spots are looking a little bit better than what the Chargers thought.
Yeah, I thought he got it live.
Well, they're saying it's fourth down.
And how far?
Yeah, just quarterback sneak again.
Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't. You definitely have to go for this.
I mean, I think this is such a huge. It's 4th and inches, huge play in the game. I think Jimmy needs, it looks like a half yard. Got motion from Debo. And the quarterback sneak again, and he gets it. The second effort from Jimmy Garoppolo, well done.
Jimmy's running like Earl Campbell.
And then he talks to Derwin James, talking a little trash. That was fun. But overall it's a great execution. Look at all that defensive linemen on the inside. And there was plenty of push there. Banks actually had no one to block. Brendel blocks down.
Yeah, that was a great job.
Tranquil hits Jimmy, but Jimmy falls forward for the first big. There's Juszczyk back in. They're in a pistol set. Going to give it to Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey finds a hole. He's got a lot of space. And he's got a first down. That's a gain of 12 on first.
They're gashing them now.
Yeah, now the run game's getting going. Here comes 49ers football. You could feel the rhythm. Now Christian McCaffrey. Look out, boys. It's 49ers run game time. So we're going to get Elijah Mitchell on this next play.
Look at that block by
Kyle Juszczyk. It's a nice cut block. But he just reads the holes. And, I mean, look at the stop. Whoop, whoop. I mean, those are nice. Nice cutbacks.
Yeah, that was a wonderful play. Yeah, what a cutback.
What a cutback, yeah. And so now here we go again. Elijah Mitchell behind Jimmy Garoppolo in the pistol. And it's going to be Mitchell up the middle. He's going to find some room. And he's running hard. And he gets 10 yards.
Wow.
This is 49ers football. Let's go. Loving it. Loving it right now. Just, I mean, reeling off big chunk plays on the ground. This is what you want to see. This is bully ball. And they're getting it done. And there's another kick by Kyle Juszczyk. There's the adjustment we're seeing that we didn't see earlier. Those defensive ends are coming in to squeeze it. Or that, in that case, defensive tackles. That's a wham block. Yeah. And he's able to knock him around. So that's very nice.
Juszczyk made a nice block there. That was a great run.
Elijah Mitchell back up the middle. This time,
Might have went to the well one too many times.
Nothing doing. So it's going to bring up 2nd and goal for the 49ers. Going to have to get something going here. But I like the drive so far.
Yeah, definitely. Might have went to the well one too many times, but they were really chunking yards. I don't hate Shanahan for doing that right there.
Right. Do it until they stop it. I mean, that's the thing. If they're not going to stop it,
you got 3 more downs.
Just keep doing it. So you're going in, you're trying to score on this drive. JLE's excited. He says, "Here we go.
Let's go."
We got Debo and Elijah Mitchell in the backfield together.
We got Jawan Jennings down on the
Mitchell
bottom.
goes in motion. He fakes it to Debo, and he gets it to Elijah Mitchell in the space. Mitchell gets tackled there, though. Nothing doing. Actually, a loss of 1.
I didn't know about that play call.
So now we got 3rd and goal.
From what, the 8-9?
Yeah, Bobo's saying time for play action.
Now it's not.
Joe Rockstar says always one too many. Yeah, this is going to be a drop back, but Khalil Mack gets just enough of Elijah Mitchell, but they had Derwin James out there as well.
Yeah, they definitely read that play coming.
Yeah, but let's see what the 49ers do here on 3rd down. If Jimmy Garoppolo is able to get, a big play here. Jawan Jennings in the game.
It'd be nice.
George Kittle down to the right.
Oh, no.
So let's see. Jimmy's looking. He's got a pocket. He throws. He had it. Brandon Ayuk
hit him in the hands.
I think it was a little bit behind him, but the 49ers are going to be forced to kick a field goal here. It was a great drive, but they're unable to capitalize when they get inside the red zone. It's a nice route by Ayuk.
He's got to catch that.
Yeah, he's got to catch the ball. I mean, is it a little bit outside? Yes. It's on his right shoulder.
Hands.
Right shoulder. Ayuk knows he should have caught it.
That hurt.
Oh yeah, it's not ideal. Robbie Gould comes on for the field goal. The kick is up and it is good. The 49ers are down 16-13. So 49ers have just over 6 minutes on the drive, and it ends with a Robbie Gould field goal. I think they missed an opportunity for a touchdown there.
Yeah, that hurts. They definitely had the opportunity. The guy was open. I mean, yes, it wasn't a perfect throw, but the ball was there. It was catchable.
Yeah.
Ayuk's got to make that play.
Yeah, and Twisted Clown saying go for it. And Traffic said gotta bring that in. Bobo said need TDs, not field goals. In normal circumstance, I would say you go ahead and you try to go for it on 4th. But when you are that far away, when you're 7-8 yards away, I think overall you kick the field goal. You go down 1 score, 1 field goal in the game, and your defense has been playing pretty good. You've given up 13 points, even with a couple breakdowns and a couple short fields. You have to feel like you're 1 stop away from taking the lead on the next drive.
Yeah, definitely. I think the momentum's still inching in the Niners' favor, but going up right there would have been a lot better than still being down 3.
Yeah, Horse, Mr. Sinister says, I don't know why the Chargers are giving the 49ers a hard time. We are stacked.
First of all, it's the NFL. Every NFL player is a good football player.
I think it's also like a little bit of lack of execution in a couple areas where
the Niners have definitely beat themselves more than the Chargers have beat them.
Yeah, they've had a couple of breakdowns well, I mean, I think the Chargers have made some plays, but they've had a couple of breakdowns in coverage. That was huge for the 49ers defense. They haven't been able to consistently put pressure on Chargers, the Chargers quarterback. I know they got 1 sack on Herbert and 1 sack on Chase Daniel, but I mean, he's been able to create with his legs and extend plays. Justin Herbert has.
Yeah, I mean, Justin Herbert's a heck of a football player. He's no slouch.
No one's excited about field goals. Ronnie Montoya says, man, field goals ain't going to cut it. 49ers Faithful says, field goals, the demise of this team.
I don't know about that.
Joe Rockstar says that Ayuk play should have been called one play sooner. I don't argue too much with that. Brendan Tony says, Tortoise always wins. And also says not a sprint. Candy R says, so you're going live for the rest of the post game too. We'll see. And then Bobo says Greenlaw getting ejected is BS.
Agreed. Live for the post game too, huh?
Whew. That's a lot of work.
It's a lot of live.
Yeah, a lot of live. Oh, I mean, we're enjoying it so far.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely having a good time.
Here's the GOAT. They're showing Jerry Rice.
And, the GOAT fuel.
Yeah, and thanks everyone that's been liking the video, subscribing to the channel, which we've had a lot today. We really appreciate it, and a lot of that thank you to Tom Grossi for everything he did.
Yeah, that was huge.
But everyone that's we got people on right now, and the diehard. So what's up? And SG says, hi Ant, how's it going, SG? I hope you're having a good one. So it says this defense made those adjustments and own the second half. Let's go Niners. So they tried to kick it deep. They tried to kick a directional kick, and he still let it bounce. And so they're going to start out at the 25. Still, that play in the game is so interesting. 49ers Faithful says a turnover would be nice. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. I would love that.
I mean,
I still don't see this being a personal foul. I think it's more of incidental contact.
And definitely not an ejection.
Yeah, definitely not that. Thank God we have Azeez Al-Shire back. Jimmy Ward comes up
and
helps in run fits as well.
Looks like we have a flag too.
Let's see what the flag is going to be.
Menahue ripped inside right there and made a heck of a play. Got scraped down the line.
Yeah, Randy D'Antoni says Greenlaw, no schoolboy, probably why he's gone. Yeah, I think that's part of it. They're going to call offsides on the defense. SG says, I can't wait for it to collab together. Yeah, that's going to be fun. SG. So Charles Omenihu gets caught offsides. I want to see this again on the replay, and they're not showing it. They just keep showing Jay Greenlaw.
I hate it when people celebrate getting those calls.
Yeah. So here we go.
They never re-showed Omenihu.
1st and 5. Bosa's trying to put pressure on. Herbert's able to get the ball out, though, and he completes it for a first down to Joshua Palmer. Gibson with the tackle, but now the Chargers have something going, and Charles Omenihu is down.
Luckily, they have Jordan Willis back, but
still, you don't want to have any players down.
You got Mr. Irrelevant in uniform.
Bobo says NFL trying to justify their BS ejection call on Greenlaw.
Are they? What's the... Bobo, if you get the opportunity, please type up there what their reasoning was for that.
So hopefully this isn't anything serious for Charles Omenihu.
Yeah, he's been a good player for them.
He's a very good player. He's got one of the best pressure rates in the NFL. I mean,
yeah, he was having a good game today too.
Yeah, so I mean, here we go. We got the Chargers going to have 1st and 10. And, they've got a little something going. It always starts, it seems like it's been starting with somewhat of a penalty. You know what I mean? That kind of gets them in the move, going in the right direction. Right now, they haven't been able to get their run game going. It's been pretty much all Justin Herbert. And the 49ers continue to struggle to get pressure on him. The only time they were able to is, Nick Bosa chased him down once. And then really they got pressure on Chase Daniel. So I think they need to figure out a way to get pressure, because when they blitzed earlier, they were at least able to get him to release the ball before he wanted to.
Yeah, and that's definitely been a key. When he's had to do that, he hasn't completed too many passes.
So Joe Rockstar says they say he lowered the helmet and targeted the head. Yeah, and Jay Ellie says it looks like Charles Omenihu took a shot to the guts.
That means he'll probably be back then.
Yeah, if it's something where he got the wind knocked out of him or something like that, yeah, he'll be back. But if there's something more serious, we don't know. Hopefully it's not like a rib or something like that.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Yeah.
But hopefully, like I said, hopefully it's just his air knocked out. I'm still irritated about the Trey Greenlaw.
Yeah, Bobo says NFL office said Greenlaw purposely lowered his head. And Bobo says, I saw him lower his shoulder. Randy Daytona says head paper, and I think he's saying scissors after that. JLE says Charles a minute. For Charles. Oh, yeah, that's who he's talking about. Warren Smith says Chargers wide receivers are running scot-free. Joe Roxer says apparently they are watching a different game in New York.
Apparently it's a really good thing they don't have Keenan Allen because, oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, there are some receivers getting open, which is interesting, right? Because they only... he's on the side, so he's getting worked out. That's good news.
Looks like it's his error.
Yeah, they're working on his hip right now. The good news is, Horse, that the 49ers have only given up 16 points, even though the Chargers, have had some...
But in reality, the defense has given up 13 because 3 was off the blocked.
Yeah. I still don't think that's a dirty hit. They can show it 1,000 times, and I'm still not going to believe it's a dirty hit.
I've seen much worse hits not get an ejection. That's what I'm most frustrated with is the ejection.
Yeah, that's what I am too. The penalty I'll live with, but the ejection...
The penalty, I understand they're moving fast. It's hard for the refs to see.
Yeah.
I get that.
Here comes a pitch. Edge is set. He cuts back against the grain. He's able to get some positive yards. And Eckler wheels off 11 yards on
Nice
first down.
Eckler.
So another 1st and 10, and the Chargers got something going as they cross midfield.
Unfortunately.
Mr. Clown says, if I'm going to get ejected, I'm going to get my money's worth.
And Kyle basically said the same thing I said.
Yeah.
You can see them missing that and calling that a penalty, but not the ejection. That's horsemanship.
Yeah, it is.
The Niners need a big defensive play right now.
They really do. I mean, they're not in field goal range yet. They could get a stop, and there's a huge tackle there by Oren Burks. So Oren Burks is in because Greenlaw's out, and he makes a huge play tackling.
Yeah. Were they running little trap action there?
I'm not sure. I
saw a guard pull and kick.
I saw Sony Michel running, and I saw Oren Burks make a nice, move to get into the hole and fill.
That was a fantastic play by Burks.
So Herbert in the shotgun again. Jordan Willis is playing now opposite of Nick Bosa. Here comes a blitz. Both guys come up, and he just throws the ball away. That's what we were talking about a second ago.
We're in 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8. When you put pressure on Justin Herbert right now, he's trying to just get rid of the football.
He's not playing well when he's pressured right today. I'm not saying he can't. I'm just saying.
Yeah, they brought Aziz and Hufanga off the same side. Bosa picked up running back on the flat.
The tackle blocked neither.
Yeah. So it was a good call by D'Amico Ryans, and now they have an opportunity to get a stop here on 3rd and 8. One of the better situations for the Niners.
So far today is the best one of their better 3rd down situations.
So Drake Jackson in.
Let's finish
they got a stunt.
Here.
Fred's coming free. Justin Herbert throws it, and it's incomplete. And the 49ers get a huge stop. And that's going to force a turnover. And there's Trey Lance on the sidelines.
You know what? I feel like that was a splash play by Fred.
It was a huge play. And it's good to see Trey walking around.
It is good to see Trey down there on the sideline.
Yeah, so this is nice. Look at this stunt. Great timing from Fred. And they did not want to let Bosa come free, so they let Fred go underneath free. And Fred does a good job because he hit the elbow right there of Herbert.
Yeah.
So it's a
punt. The punt. That's a big deal.
Yeah. So Ray's back. Let's see what happens, where it goes. It's going to go into the end zone. The 49ers are going to start at the 20-yard line. Big time.
Why is it 25 on a kickoff but 20 on a punt?
For safety reasons. They want more offensive players to be more willing to go out to the 25. If it's the 20, more players are going to want to return.
Well, wouldn't you make punts like that too then?
I don't know, but they haven't. So Jay Ellie says giving claps. Traffic says that was huge. Yeah, I'm with you. That was a huge stop by the 49ers defense.
That was big.
So far, the 49ers defense has been doing a pretty good job. You know what I mean? You got to be somewhat excited about, what they're doing. Because, I mean, since they've had the breakdowns, they've kind of held up. Even when they had the one to DeAndre Carter at, they got inside the 10-yard line, the penalty back the Chargers up. But then they're able to stop them there and force a field goal. So 49ers bend and don't break. Is there a couple of plays that you don't like? Yes, but then they clamp down and they make the plays when they have to, and that's good. And Bobo says, let's take this lead, guys. I'm with you, Bobo. We need to take the lead right here on this drive And eBay says good defensive calls to end that series. I'm with you. I think D'Amico dialed it up.
You could tell Herbert was confused and wasn't recognizing where they were going to come from.
Yeah, Herbert is definitely not comfortable when they bring a blitz. And then also the stunt, because the last 2 plays of that drive, he brought blitzes and then stunted as well on the last one with Fred Warner. And you could tell he did not like having that pressure. And early when they were rushing 4, they just weren't having that success. I wonder if the Chargers try to do anything where they run screens off of that.
I mean, you would think that would be the response with a good receiving back like Eckler, but...
Yeah, and 49ers Faithful says adjustment equals exotic blitzes.
Fine, if that's what works.
Yep, and eBay says need a touchdown. This time can't be stopping at the 2-yard line again. Bobo says it's a pleasure to watch the game with you guys, by the way. Thanks, Bobo. We're really enjoying it, too.
Appreciate it. I'm having a good time.
Yeah, great time. And enjoying the intelligent, conversation in chat. Like, it got, people that really understand football and are having good conversation. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's part of it. Like, I'm excited to see what they do now on this drive, but they had it going with the run game. I think that you got to come out and do a little bit of play action on this next series.
Yeah, I would probably go for play action early in the...
Yeah. I mean, so far, McCaffrey, by the way, is making people miss. But it's not just him. Look at Elijah Mitchell as well. Look at this reads. It's nice having that 1-2 punch. It's going to pay off huge for the 49ers in the future.
Yeah, and good for Jeff Wilson that he had a big game today.
Yeah, and so Joe Rockstar says years ago, too many players got hurt on kickoffs. To make it less desirable to take it out of the end zone, they instituted the 25-yard on the...
No, I understand that. I'm just curious why they haven't done it on punts as well.
I just think punts aren't as dangerous. 49ers Faithful says more touches for Elijah Mitchell, and he's in right now, so it could be. And it is, and he finds a hole. What a move in the backfield. And he picks up 8 yards on first down. 49ers run game, here we go.
That was right behind Big Trent. Better right behind Trent.
Yeah, so let's see what they got. They got a guy right in the B gap. Look at that. Brendel comes over and makes the block. He ends up going around Sebastian Joseph Day.
Trent blocked a B, and it was...
I mean, that play was not designed to go left.
No, but it was a great read.
It was great. He made the read.
They're quite the punch. This is where I'd go play action.
He does not, and Elijah Mitchell reels off, close to 5-6 yards on the play. And the 49ers are once again moving the sticks. Here comes that power run game again.
Yeah, Elijah Mitchell's running the ball well. Christian's running the ball well. Like to see a little more of them on the field together, but
yeah, So it looks like he's sticking with Elijah Mitchell
but
early on in this drive.
There's a reason that he's there and I'm here. So.
Oh yeah, maybe a little bit.
Can't even win the Super Bowl.
Yeah. So here we go under center. You would think this is play action time, and it is. Jimmy Garoppolo comes out.
They did not
Khalil
bite
Mack
on
has
that
got him.
at all.
And so they're
down.
What the heck? Come on. A big sack by Khalil Mack on the play. He just had no time whatsoever. Let's see what Mack does.
Just didn't bite. I mean,
he didn't bite at all.
Maybe that's why those cutbacks have been there.
Yeah.
Because their DNs aren't biting. And it could be why Kyle hasn't called one yet.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Man, that was a
huge play.
I mean, that was just he did not bite on the play action. Jimmy couldn't do anything.
So they lose 10 yards, a second and 20. You want to get about half of that back on this play here. Khalil Mack drives McGlinchey into, Jimmy Garoppolo. Now it's going to be 3rd and 20. A promising drive already slowed down hugely because of Khalil Mack and that impact.
I mean, 2 plays in a row, Khalil Mack has, after not doing much the whole game. And McGlinchey just lets Mack get into his chest plate.
Yeah,
it's a wrap.
Yeah. I mean, Mack's still one of the strongest dudes in the league. And he was able to, push him back. And then Jimmy's just trying
Props
to
to Jimmy, actually, for getting rid of the ball there.
There we go, 3rd and 20. Not the greatest situation. You're hoping that something happens here. Quick screen out to Debo. Debo's going to make something happen. I don't know if he's going to get the first.
Oh, man.
Debo comes up about 5 yards short, 4 yards short.
He almost made the play.
He almost made it, but 49ers are forced to punt on this drive. Mr. Sinister says Debo. He knew it was coming.
Man, that was a heck of a play by Debo.
Yeah.
16 yards.
So here we go. Wisnowski's in the punt. At least getting that, you're at least flipping the field, changing field position in that play made that possible. A little running into the kicker action there. I don't think they're going to call it, but
another not very good punt.
Yeah, they're definitely directionally kicking it.
Not well.
So it's out. The 21-yard line is
that
where
was not the result I was hoping.
The Chargers are going to be taking over. Warriors faithful not happy with Mike McGlinchey. Jay Ellie says get Colt sometimes. So I think they're wanting to see Colton McKivitz a little bit playing right tackle. It's right now. I mean that first play was not on. The first sack was not on Mike McGlinchey.
No.
Mike McGlinchey's going down, running the play action fake like he's supposed to. The second one where he wasn't able to anchor, that is definitely on Mike McGlinchey. So not a great rep from him. He was able to get, he wasn't able to anchor, got drove back into Jimmy Garoppolo. So that wasn't great. But I mean, I don't think they're going to go to Colton McKivitz.
No, I wouldn't.
I don't think they're.
Is that really the ideal matchup that we want? Colton McKivitz on Khalil Mack?
Well, I don't know. I don't know I don't think there is an ideal matchup with Khalil Mack, actually.
No.
Yeah, eBay says naked bootleg sunk that series. Yeah, I mean, I think you're hoping after you had just two dynamic runs in a row that you're gonna be able to run a play fake. They're gonna bite on that to get down the line of scrimmage and try to stop it. But I
don't hate the play call.
I don't hate it either.
It just didn't work.
I don't hate the success, but I hate the, I don't hate the play call. I thought the play call was pretty good. It just didn't work out because Khalil Mack made a big time play.
Yeah, unfortunately, Khalil Mack did Khalil Mack things.
Yeah. Traffic says, seems like drives are moving decent, but then we just do one play that goes nowhere and it's downhill from there. It's hard to play from behind, especially a 10-yard loss on first down. That's huge. And Daly says Big Mike has about 2 or 3 awful plays a game.
Hard to argue.
And Daly says, but it makes it look like there's more because, going to be a lot of focus. For sure, there'll be a lot of focus on
that's the deal when you play offensive line.
Yeah, exactly. No one talks about the good plays, really. They talk about the bad plays.
Because, I mean, if you want to go through a game, offensive linemen win their battle and win their battle 90. There's 80 snaps. They win the battle 75 of them. But if the 5 times they don't, or tackles for loss, they look bad.
Yeah, I'm with you.
It's the unfortunate part about playing that position.
Yeah. Well, let's see if the 49ers defense can do it again. Make another huge stop. Maybe they can get a turnover here. It'd be interesting.
Yep.
Oh, killer stash.
That's a solid mustache. I
love that mustache. Yeah. Well done. And Charles Omenihu's back in the game, by the way, if anyone was wondering.
That's great to see.
So the 49ers need to get a stop here. Herbert with the pitch out to Eckler. Eckler wants to cut back.
Set the edge well
he set the edge, and then Warner slow played it. Eckler wanted to cut back, and there was nowhere to go. This time they didn't over pursue. They stayed in their lanes. So that was a
good job right there.
That was a big win.
Front.
So there's Joe Lombardi, the offensive coordinator.
He's not Vince Lombardi.
No, but I mean, he had a lot of success last year.
You know why? Because they didn't pull the guards.
Yeah, you got to have a seal here and a seal here, and then you get up the alley.
Yeah, exactly.
But let's see what they plan on doing on this drive. I'm hoping the 49ers are going to be able to, kind of limit them on this play, force another 3rd and long. They rush 4. Gets the ball out to Palmer. It's going to be 3rd and short. The 49ers do tackle at the stick, but it's going to be 3rd and 1. So 3rd and 1 for the Chargers. It pretty much leaves the playbook completely open.
Yep, unfortunately. I mean, great job of making the tackle where he caught the ball. But
yeah, I mean, he sat down on the soft spot in the zone. Herbert, time, rhythm, throw, got the ball out. So it's a good tackle, but let's see what they do here. And they're going to quarterback sneak, and Herbert's going to get the first down.
Niners D-line didn't even look set there.
No, they didn't. Herbert came up there and got it done pretty quick, and the Chargers moved the sticks here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, definitely. It was tough.
49ers have 8 guys in the box, but yeah, solid push up front. I mean, really did push them off. Ridgeway got pushed back, so it's 1st and 10 Chargers.
Okay, it looks like we got a look. There's a Ward in the slot again.
So they can bring the blitz. It gets picked up, but it's a run play and it gets stuffed.
Bosa.
Nothing going there for Isaiah Spiller, and the Chargers lose a yard on the play.
It was open, now it's closed.
Yeah, and then Bobo says we need a turnover. I agree. Anthony says, you hear that New York agreed with the ejection of Greenlaw. Yeah, we did hear that, unfortunately. I don't know how. They agreed with that, but
yeah,
I'm curious to see what they end up saying, to the 49ers this, if they send them a notice, what kind of fine Dre Greenlaw gets.
If he'll get suspended, that'd be rad.
Here we go. 2nd and 11. Bosa coming on the inside. They loop a guy around. He's going to check it down to Eckler. Eckler tackled there by Jimmy Ward.
Now we're in a third and 8, 3rd and 9 situation.
Yeah, 3rd and 9. Jimmy Ward tackles him. I mean, right where he catches it.
That's one thing Ward has done really well today is his open field tackling has been nice.
Well, he's got 2 hands now.
But I just mean he's struggled a little bit in coverage. We've given him some grief. But, his open field, he's made a couple nice open field plays.
Yeah. Bailey says Lombardi's working miracles with what he has. I mean, without Keenan Allen, without Mike Williams, they're doing a pretty good job.
Yeah.
The 49ers showing Fred Warner on the blitz again. Hyder upside by himself, showing Aziz now down at the bottom. They bring some, and some guys drop off. You got to make the tackle. Oh, Jimmy Ward does not make the tackle, but he slows him up enough for Hufanga and Drake Jackson to be able to make a play.
There we go. Another stop.
So the 49ers defense showing up. That's
probably going to be the end of the
3rd quarter. So the 49ers are going to be getting the ball on a punt here to end the 3rd quarter.
And these possessions are starting to run out.
Yeah, you got a whole quarter of football, though, Horse. 15 minutes.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I was not aware how long a quarter lasts.
Well, I wasn't aware they were running out of possessions.
Well, do you eventually do?
Do you?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Learn something every day here on the show.
Like me and Ann are like Snapple cans.
It is all the kinds of information.
Yep.
Go for it. No, I'm good. So Horse is gonna hop out for a minute, and I'm gonna keep going, because this is how I roll. But I'm excited about this 4th quarter. 49ers are getting the ball back. The defense has been playing stout football the entire second half again. DeMeco Ryans' adjustments seem to be doing a very good job of keeping off balance. We know we had the big, unfortunate play for the 49ers offense where Jimmy gets sacked. How will Kyle Shanahan respond? The first drive of the second half, they rolled down the field. It was where the red zone in the 10+ area where they struggled. But let's see what they do on this drive. I'm kind of excited about it. Jess says sipping on some tea. A horse. Are you saying a horse or a hot? Don't know what you're saying, Jess. Clarify, please. And eBay says New York has the ones who are the ones who called for the ejection. That's so interesting to me. I don't know how they called for an ejection on that. It didn't look like an ejectable offense. I'm so shocked. I'm not used to seeing NFL players ejected, for incidental contact hits like that. I mean, if he would have crowned him, put his head right in his ear hole, I would have said, you eject him. But I didn't think that was the case. I thought Jimmy Ward's contact on Justin Herbert forced him one way, so I didn't get it. And Randy Daytona says, sipping on the scissor, Horse.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what it is. If you can tell, Horse has been dealing with a little bit of a cold or something. Throat has been going, so he's just making sure he's got some.
So I have to keep the liquid.
Yeah, he's got to keep drinking the fluid.
Got to keep the vocal cords lubricated.
Yeah, exactly.
I almost got attacked by a lion out there.
Wow. Anthony says the game was like watching Oakdale versus Riverbank, but Riverbank winning. Oh, I love Oakdale. I like watching Oakdale football.
They're fun to watch.
And Riverbank would never beat Oakdale, by the way.
Yeah, I'm a little confused.
No, that's what he said. It would be like if Riverbank beat Oakdale. So I'm with you on. He says Troy Vincent, come on, I'm with you. Put Merton Hanks back in that role.
You get a nice chicken dance.
Oh, Jess said Tia Hall. Tia Hall.
They still have the Niners.
I'm drinking agua out of the black cup, Jess. Agua.
Yeah, don't worry. Anthony is not under the influence right now.
Raymond McLeod catches the ball at the 22-yard line. That's where the 49ers offense is going to start.
Here it comes.
Yeah, so here comes hopefully the drive. So you see they're showing the replays of Juszczyk and all the wham blocking the 49ers have been doing with him.
Yeah, he's been fantastic.
Yeah, he's been great. Now those are so well executed. And then on that one, it was supposed to go to the right, and Elijah Mitchell makes a great read to the left, makes Sebastian Joseph Day miss. The running backs for the Niners have done a really good job in this.
Yeah. Although I don't want to say Jimmy's done a poor job, it's just.
No, I don't think Jimmy's done a bad job. No, I don't think so at all. So here we go. McCaffrey and Debo in the backfield together, the formation that everyone wants to see. And they're going to give the ball to Debo with Christian McCaffrey leading.
Face mask.
I felt like Debo should have been farther up, closer to Christian McCaffrey. He let too much space there. Yeah, Debo's wanting the face mask penalty. He's not getting it.
Am I the only one that saw that?
No, Debo saw it. He was grabbing his face mask.
Debo felt it. What I saw.
Yeah, watch this. It is a face mask for sure. But no one called it. Jerked his head all the way around.
Man.
Yeah. I don't know how they missed that. Come on. I mean, the referee's looking right at it. He doesn't see it. I mean, come on now. So 2nd and 5 for the 49ers. Jimmy cans the play, so he sees something on defense that he makes him want to change the play. George Kittle goes in motion. Play action fake. Jimmy's got time. He throws. He gets hit in the leg. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 5 for the 49ers. Yeah, Mr. Sinister's not happy about the face mask. Neither is traffic. No one likes that they didn't call the face mask, and I'm with you. It should be 1st down 49ers.
It looked
so
like
George Kittle overruns. Yeah, he overruns his guy, so Jimmy ends up getting too much pressure and is unable to get the ball out. But yeah, Kittle overran and missed his block. Juwan Jennings in, Mr. 3rd down. And Mr. 3rd down gets the 1st down.
Oh, it's easier than I expected it to be.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what happens when you have Mr. 3rd down.
Nice little pitch and catch, you know?
Yeah. I just think it's anytime he's in the game, you just got to take notice of what he's about to do. This is just a simple route. Look at this. I mean,
just that in the zone.
I mean, what he did was he pressed, that spot where you think they're going deep, and then he just broke off. And it's well executed. And the 49ers, yeah, like you said, pitch and catch. And here comes the run game. And there goes Christian McCaffrey, and he's going to get 8 yards or 7.5, 8 yards.
And
there's a flag.
Is that a face mask?
I don't know. They're calling holding on the 49ers. On Jake Brendel. So another big penalty, puts the 49ers back. Where's the hold? Oh, right there. Getting him on the edge. Okay. I mean,
Brendel would have slid his butt.
Yeah, if Brendel would have got his hips around, probably would have been okay. But now the 49ers got to get half of this back here on this play. They'd like to get like 5 or 6 yards on this play. To make it manageable, and Jimmy makes a bad throw.
I think Van Noy caused it.
So now it's 2nd and 20. Not how you want to start, this part of the drive. They're compounding mistakes.
Yep. They get out of this game with a win.
Yeah, Jess, I don't know why the Chargers are still knocking the ball out of players' hands after the plays ended.
It's not nice.
It doesn't make any sense. It's just like extra work for them, I guess.
Intimidation.
Yeah.
There
we go. McCaffrey goes out in motion. Jimmy Garoppolo finds the open receiver.
There we go.
And Juwan Jennings gets a lot of that back. Now it's 3rd and manageable.
Maybe 8.
Yeah, for the Niners. I mean, when you're start 1st and 20, you would like it to be like 3rd and 5 now, but you weren't able to execute on the screen pass to Debo, which would have got.
Hit that on the dot.
Yeah. Here we go. 3rd and 8. Look at all the action.
And McCaffrey going out there, I think, froze it a little bit for him.
Yeah, and then they're watching Debo Samuel come across the middle, and Jennings finds the open spot in the zone behind him. Well executed play. They're bringing the blitz. It's picked up. Jimmy gets the ball out to Jennings, and Jennings is going to get the first down.
Mr. 3rd down.
Mr. 3rd down, and he's still going. So bringing the attitude right now, Jawan Jennings, and now the 49ers are moving the football
He's
down
literally
the field.
flexing on him.
Yeah.
Literally.
But this is what happens. You can stop some guys, you can't stop all of them. And this is a great play by Jawan Jennings. And I love the no quit. The dude that's the kind of things that keep drives going and really get momentum. And here comes Elijah Mitchell. He gets a power run, and he's going to pick up 9 yards. And now the 49ers are rolling.
Yep, and this is how their drives look when they're successful.
Yep, cross midfield. They needed to pick up. They had that one setback. They were able to overcome it. This is what you have to do.
I see the fear in Herbert's eyes.
Yeah.
It's an inside joke, folks.
Yeah. But here we go. Look at the vision from Elijah Mitchell.
Same play.
Dropped his shoulder, ran over the linebacker, well executed. So now they go back to the run game. They're going to get the first down and move the sticks. And they're nearing Robbie Gould field goal range. So
man, did I miss Elijah Mitchell?
Yeah. It's nice, right? Think about that. How many teams in the league have the ability to go from a player like Christian McCaffrey to a player like, Elijah Mitchell? Unfortunately, Christian Covington is still on the ground for the Chargers. Hopefully he's okay.
Looks like he's out.
It doesn't look good. I hope he's not hurt bad, horse. I hate injuries. I can't stand it. I want these guys to be healthy. It's a tough game, and you want them to be able to, do a good job. But guys stay down. It's just tough. It's a war of attrition out there.
Yeah, everyone gets hurt playing football at that level.
Yeah. Jay Ellie says seat at the table.
I don't know.
It's this feels program.
In the first half, the Niners were acting very oozy.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's eBay says it's about imposing your will. I love that. I as a guy who loves the run game, horse, I love imposing your will. Making them tap out. A defense is just struggling to get stops.
There's nothing worse as someone that's coached football than watching your defense just get chunked for 5-6 yards all the way down the field and feeling helpless to stop it.
Yeah, it's like nothing you can do. You make every adjustment you possibly can.
I think it's the most emasculating feeling as a coach.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, and it happens to everyone. What you hope is that you're the one that's on the other side. Jess says, not feeling oozy.
It's from WWE.
Are you feeling oozy?
I am, actually. I saw all the ooses today.
Oh, you saw all the ooses. Did you?
Shout out to the Tammuz.
Oh, nice. All the ooses were in the house.
All of them. Francis, Daniel, Zach, Big Oos.
I like it. I like when all the ooses are in the house. Good peeps.
Walter.
So Traffic says, I really like the 49ers being able to overcome that holding call. I do too.
Yeah, that was big.
They've overcame some negative plays. They had McCaffrey get stopped once on first down, where they had a second and 11. They were able to overcome that. They've done a pretty good job overcoming some. There were other ones they weren't able to, like the Jimmy Garoppolo sack on the last series. But you're right. I like that too, Traffic. Jelly says because of the implications. Jelly's saying seat at the table because of the implications.
So this puts the Niners, if the Niners were to pull off a win, puts them within one game of Seattle, right?
Half game.
Because
they would be tied.
Seattle hasn't had their bye.
They have their bye coming up this next week because they played in Germany.
So if the Niners were to win 2 games in a row, they'd be tied.
If the Niners win 2 games in a row, they would be ahead. They'd be not only a half game ahead, but they would also have the tiebreaker on Seattle for beating them this year. So Seattle is...
That does not look good.
No. Seattle is 6-4, and the 49ers are 4-4. So 5-4 would be a half game lead. A lead in the win column. Ray-Ray McLeod back in. He's in motion. We got Tyler Kroft in. We're going to run it to Elijah Mitchell. He makes a cut, another cut, and he picks up another 7 yards. What a great run, great vision, and pretty good blocking. So they keep showing Herbert a lot. McCaffrey's on the sideline watching. I wonder if he's used to being on the sideline very often.
No, but it'll probably save his body.
Yeah.
It might be nice not having to get the ball every play.
Oh, yeah, it'll keep him healthy for sure. He's still made an impact on the game.
He's had a big game.
2nd and 3, they go right back to Elijah Mitchell. He makes some guys miss. He's going to have a first down. So 1st and 10, 49ers, and
Man, you know what? And that was not blocked great.
No, and you got the Chargers kind of starting to kind of talk to each other a little bit.
And right there is the difference is, just because whoever that was mentioned Jeff Wilson's big game earlier, Jeff Wilson's a very good football player. Jeff Wilson could not make that play.
Yeah, so Kyle Juszczyk is back in the game now.
Would you agree with that?
What?
That Jeff Wilson cannot make that play that Elijah Mitchell made.
I don't know. I mean, but Elijah Mitchell definitely has special ability. I think it would be tougher. Okay, they run the ball with Christian McCaffrey, and it gets blown up. The Chargers do a good job getting a stop there on 1st and 10.
Oh, boy.
Okay, it's just 1st and 10.
Do it again.
We got a lot, Randy Dixon says, so nice having Mitchell back. Traffic says that vision is insane.
Yeah, that was Brendel just got handled by Braden Finoco.
Anthony says, can we call the McCaffrey and Mitchell the Dudley boys? They got Croft in. They're going 2 tight ends here.
Out of gun.
Widen them out. Shotgun. Christian McCaffrey's out wide. Debo up top to the right. They're going to go with a screen to McCaffrey. The ball's high. He's able to get away, but gets no yardage on the play. The errant throw is what throws the timing off, and Christian McCaffrey's not able to get anything done.
Yeah.
That's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for the Niners.
He's had a couple of poor throws on those screens tonight.
They went to the horizontal defense and opened up the middle of the field completely, by the way, Horst.
Yeah. I don't think Shanahan didn't see that.
Yeah.
So it looks like that's what they were expecting.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much yards that play gets if that throws on the money.
Would little Spike Dudley be juice? That's what he just said. That's what JLE said. Jimmy throws over the middle. He gets it to Brandon Ayuk. Ayuk is trying to get free, and he's down at the 1.5 yard line. He got stopped by an ankle, and the 49ers are in business. Jimmy Garoppolo.
2 great things on that play. Yeah. Blitz pickup and Jimmy getting the ball out quick. That was a heck of a throw.
And the 49ers are going fast. They're trying to catch the Chargers changing into the goal line, and they're offside.
Chargers are offside.
And McCaffrey's going to go in for a touchdown. Touchdown, 49ers. The referees didn't even... Oh, they did call the flag. So the Niners are going to take the lead. Christian McCaffrey with the touchdown. What a drive. Jimmy Garoppolo with a big third down
we get the fat guy spike.
Oh, yeah. Aaron Banks with the spike. A good job by the 49ers going fast, not allowing the Chargers to get their goal line defense on the field. And Christian McCaffrey runs right in.
They call that the Ricky Bobby offense.
Yeah, so here we go. Look at Daniel Brunskill playing right guard. Look at this.
Look at this blitz pickup.
Great job.
And great throw, great catch. Great.
And Brandon Ayuk almost got there.
You know what? That was great football.
Yeah.
As a group.
So, yeah, if someone wants a super chat, we'll get the celebration. Yeah, but we'll see. Traffic says, go. JLE says, yes, sir.
Did he just yank that extra point?
Excellent, Brunskill. Yeah, he just missed the extra point.
That leaves it a
3-point game. Whew. Mr. Sis says, a touchdown Niners, bang, bang, Niner gain. Randy Daytona says, Brunny. And then Randy Daytona says, love this. I did not love the extra point, but the touchdown was big.
He missed that bad,
Yeah, he did. I mean, that one definitely drifted on him a little bit. And you could tell some of the people in the stands' faces. Oh, no.
Like me if Anthony takes the last piece of pizza.
That's right. I'll just guard it from you, Horst. You can't get to that pizza.
Anthony's pizza defense. All American.
Yeah, you think you think that you got a good kick slide from Trent Williams. Wait until you try to take pizza from me. Defense is all world at that point. True story.
I tell you what, if the running back was Tony's Pizza, Anthony would be in the NFL.
Yeah, true story. There's a local place in my hometown. I love the pizza. Horst came over and he was trying to eat some of that pizza. I went into full defense mode. There'll be no pizza for Horst. It's not happening.
It definitely was not that day.
Yeah, people are not happy with Robbie Gold right now.
No.
Wow.
More like Robbie Bronze.
It happens, right? I mean, you miss, but
it shouldn't.
What you don't like is the special teams. Celebrate good times. Come on. That is from Jess, the $4.99 super chat. Thank you, Jess. I celebrate good times. Kyle celebrate good times. Come on.
Was she asking
Let's
you to
celebrate.
sing that?
No, I did it free of charge, Horse. She gave me the 49ers super chat to say that. So I did it. It's like WWE sometimes, slightly scripted. Yeah. Everyone is loving the Jess's super chat. And then Jess says, "Do you guard pizza like someone else guards nachos?"
I don't know. If you put Tony's Pizza and nachos behind Anthony and that person, you'd have the best left guard and left tackle in all of football. I'm letting you know that right now.
Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah. Randy Daytona says, thanks, got my pizzas at Safeway. Oh, well done.
Yeah.
I've never had pizza from Safeway. Is it any good?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Anthony says, McCaffrey did the 3D. I love that. Corner Faithful says that special teams are painful. Not good. Block punt, missed extra point, aren't great. I thought so far the coverage teams have been better today.
Yes.
So one area is better, one area is struggling. Hopefully they can do something here again. Maybe Robbie Gould can come up with a directional kick where they can pin him deep. I don't know.
Looks like that's what they tried.
Yeah, he's letting it go. So far.
I'm starting to think DeAndre Carter's scared.
Yeah, eBay is saying we need to create a turnover to roll these guys.
Or just to stop.
I'm with you on that. KL, he's talking about tacos. Yes, I had tacos earlier before I came on the live, rubbing out on some tacos. In fact, when I was at LAX today, Horst, rubbing out on some tacos.
How are those?
Actually, underwhelming. The quesadilla.
Look at that play by Nick Bosa.
Nick freaking Bosa sets the edge, makes a great play.
Nick Bosa is a special player.
So, Horst, are you digging these hammerhead helmets?
No, I think they look terrible.
Yeah, but Bosa makes a huge play right here.
I'm so glad he's on my team.
Oh, me too. George Kittle. Yeah.
Sign him to a 50-year deal right now.
That was a huge play. They lose yards on.
Look at grabbing cloth.
Yeah.
The way Coach Phil teaches it.
That's right. 49ers defense now second and 16. So let's go. Let's keep it third and long. If they can get a short stop here.
Come on, get pressure on him.
Get pressure. He's got time. He finds his guy. Is tackled right there. So we're going to get third.
In about 9 or 10.
They cut it in half. So the Chargers did what they wanted to do. The 49ers probably would have liked to give up a little bit less. Bosa's mom wearing the half and half jersey.
Played out.
Pick a side. Unfortunate for Joey.
Pick a side, Cheryl.
So here we go. They're going to play the sticks on this one. Hope the ball goes underneath and then rally to make the tackle. 3rd and 9. It's advantageous for the 49ers defense. So,
yeah. Oh.
Anthony's ready to go. Vince McMahon on Robbie Gould and say,
are they calling that a drop?
Oh, they're calling it incomplete. So now that changes everything. 3rd and 16. So Eckler is kind of bobbling it a little bit.
Oh, it's a drop.
It did come. It's either a drop or a fumble, right? I think it's a drop for sure. He did not secure it all the way.
No, it didn't look like he finished the catch.
Yeah, he didn't make the football move. So that's going to be huge. 3rd and 16. 49ers are going to play the sticks. Rally to make a tackle. Here we go. 2 deep safety look. They're playing a quarters defense.
It's a big moment.
Oh, here we go. A minute here coming around the outside. He gets it, checks it underneath, make the tackle. And the tackle is made right there by Azeez Al-Shire.
Huge play.
Big play.
And you know why the Niners defense is so successful?
Why?
They have a system.
Oh. I thought you were going to say because they didn't hold anything back.
No, they have a system and they know it.
You know what's interesting, Horst? Here we are. I get what you're saying there,
I know.
and I appreciate it very much, by the way.
I hope Coach Phil's listening.
Second half, 49ers haven't given up any points again.
Yeah.
Same as last week.
Which shows that DeMeco Ryans and that staff do a heck of a job.
Yeah, fantastic adjustments. Ray's going to fair catch this one at the 30-yard line. That's where the 49ers are going to start. With 6:40 left.
Let's put the game away.
Yeah, it's one of those times, right? You want to go down and go for the jugular. You want to use clock so you know you're going to run the football. You have to have 3rd and manageables that you can convert on.
Yeah, and I think that they if they keep doing what they've been doing, they'll be all right.
Yeah, so here we go. Bobo says the Stranger Things Surfer Pizza from Walmart is all right. They had that. Mr. Sinister says pizza my heart. Jay Ellie's loving the 3 and out. And then eBay says don't be too conservative and just go for the field goal touchdown to tap them out. Yeah, I think you want this drive to end in a touchdown.
Definitely.
And you want to use as much clock as you can. Definitely. So you're in your 4-minute offense. I know there's over 6 minutes left. You want to run the football. I hope Kyle will mix in some passes here and there. Jimmy's doing a pretty good job of finding guys over the middle. And when they're going completely horizontal like they did.
I don't think Kyle didn't notice that.
Oh, he noticed, and then he went to Ayuk the next play. So I think they can go back to it.
Yeah.
And traffic says we need to close them out on this drive.
Definitely. I think it's definitely there to be done.
Yeah.
For the struggles they had earlier, Niners have the ball, 7 minutes left. Opportunity to put the game away. The game is in their hands like you want it.
Yeah, exactly.
Another team got a chance to put a game away today.
Yeah, and Bobo says, let's close this game out. No penalties, no turnovers. I'm with you.
No mercy.
And no mercy. Yeah.
No ball.
Strike first, strike hard, no mercy.
Sweep the leg.
Sweep the leg. Not a problem with that, Mr. Lawrence. Yep, JLE says time to eat some time up. Yeah, that's what the goal is going to be. The 4-minute offense is a thing. Yeah, I think this is why, when the Niners were up big with McCaffrey, they ended up keeping him in for the 4-minute offense. I think they just want to get him some experience in it. But you have Elijah Mitchell and him, so you can rotate those two guys through. It's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, I forgot that he was the Chargers head coach.
And 49ers Faithful points out huge adjustment by Bosa on the end around.
Oh, it was a fantastic play.
Yeah.
That was a huge play.
KDR says, I got reception again. I saw we scored. Did I miss any splash plays? Yeah, so if you're talking on defense, yeah, Nick Bosa made a splash play. It was great.
They're in an end around. He stopped it for about -6.
Yeah.
It was a drive changer.
So here's Elijah Mitchell in the backfield. You got the 2 tight end set. They're widening him out again. They give it to Elijah Mitchell. They make the pull on the inside, and Mitchell's going to run up the middle for 12 yards.
Smokes.
And here they go. Elijah Mitchell looking good.
And here we
Yeah. This is why you have 2 guys like this. And Joe Rockstar says, get him a body bag.
Someone got the jokes.
Well played.
Look at the block by Trent Williams.
Ooh, and right there, Tyler Kroft, a good block.
Good God, get out of Trent Williams' way.
Yeah, great execution from 49ers blockers on that play.
That looks like it hurts.
Yeah. So George Kittle goes in motion. Elijah Mitchell's in the backfield. They stay with Tyler Kroft out there with the 2 tight end look. They're going to run the ball up the middle. Elijah Mitchell's going to be tackled from the outside. Debo not able to make a play on Derwin James.
That's a tough assignment.
Yeah, but you're on the outside, right? You're just trying to slow him up enough for Elijah Mitchell to get up the field.
It feels like the Niners are successful running behind Trent Williams.
I would say so.
And he's still terrifying.
Yeah. Anthony says it's time to KO the Chargers. TD and time management this round. Randy says El Meech, he's God in my country.
Who?
Elijah Mitchell. You got the motion right here from Elijah Mitchell. Debo in the backfield. Debo's running the ball.
Man,
and there's just nothing doing there.
Probably should.
Well, now we know the 49ers are going to have to throw for it here. Just over 5 minutes left. Yeah, you're trying to move the ball, but they don't really go with Elijah Mitchell. They kind of let him go a little bit. The safety.
Yeah, that's what I said. If that
look, the hole's up the middle of the field. You know what I mean? You got to put your foot in the ground and go right away.
So is that on Debo?
Yeah, I think Debo's got to read that, but you just don't expect him to because he's not a normal running back. You know what I mean? There we go. Jimmy Garoppolo back to pass. He's got some time. Gets it out, and it's complete to Brandon Ayuk. There's a flag. I don't know what the flag is. Hopefully it's on the defense.
The way the defense is acting, they're not acting like they got pushed off on.
Yeah, no.
Oh no. No flag.
Okay, we'll take it. First down. Great throw by Jimmy. Great play by Brandon Ayuk.
Jimmy on the money again under pressure. How could...
Yeah, there's definitely no foul. I think it's just good defense, and
what a throw.
It's a great throw and a great catch by Brandon Ayuk. That's just all around just a good play.
James is worth every penny of that $7 million.
Yeah. And now he's going to end up making like 15 or 16.
I think he's already up to like 14.
Yeah, with the accelerations and everything that are going to be in it. So let's see what the 49ers do here.
Now the clock really starts to be a factor.
It does. And you got to keep moving the sticks, but they're in the right spot.
Yeah.
So Christian McCaffrey started out wide. Now he motions back in. Kyle Juszczyk's out wide. They're bringing the guy off of him. Now Debo goes motion. Oh, geez. And they give it to McCaffrey, and they're all over it. I mean, Kyle's going to have to probably throw the football here. He's just going to have to put it in Jimmy's hands because they're all over the run game right now. And eBay says attack straight forward.
Yeah, I'm not arguing with that. The fancy stuff's not working.
So here we go. We got 2nd and 13. 49ers, the clock is ticking, getting near 3 minutes. So, I mean, they're definitely doing what they want and using some of the time. You just don't want to let Justin Herbert have any time left. So Jimmy is going to throw. He's got time, open pocket. He moves out to the right, looking down the field, and he throws, and he's going to get it to Kittle.
I think Kittle was out of bounds.
Kittle only got 1 foot in. He's out of bounds. That's a negative in a couple. There's a flag. Negative in a couple ways, too, because it does stop the clock. Let's see what they end up calling on there.
I mean, in that situation, should Jimmy just fall down?
No. Ineligible man downfield on the 49ers. That's declined.
Now the
clock does stop, but, I mean, you're going to have to get a first down here.
Was it third?
Yeah, it's third down and 13.
We'll see how aggressive Kyle is here. This is a patented Kyle Shanahan screen moment.
I think he's going to throw it. You need to get the first down. You need to go ahead and move the sticks, because if you do, you can start eating up their timeouts. They'll have to start using their timeouts. That's why this is so pivotal. He's got time. Going to check it down to Debo. He's not going to get the first down. He does stay in bounds, however. Chargers will use a timeout here more than likely.
Or not.
Yeah, so they're going to let it tick. The 49ers are going to be forced to punt. But Justin Herbert's going to have a lot of time and 3 timeouts.
This extra point looms large right now.
They'll have to punt it before.
So they essentially have 4 timeouts.
They have 4 timeouts. Mitch Wisnowski back to punt. What we can get out of him. Maybe Mitch can pin them back deep.
Looks like
and they do. Samuel Womack downs him right there at the 1-yard line. Mitch Wisnowski with a huge punt. Special teams makes a play. So Herbert's going to have to go 99 yards in 2 minutes and 3 seconds with all of his timeouts.
Great execution on special teams.
Yeah, it's huge. Good job.
I've been on Wisnowski, so I will give him his credit where it's due.
Yeah.
Look at Tabor Pepper.
And great job, by Samuel Womack. So they're gonna have to try to get some space here. They're gonna try to run the football more than likely. Let's play action. Herbert's got time. He throws, and he just throws it out of the end zone. Over the top of Bandy's head.
Hey, that's okay. There's one of their timeouts.
Yeah. 2-minute warning is now passed. The 49ers, are in a good position still. Wow, that was such a big thing, pinning them so deep. Now, made it a little bit more difficult. I mean, yeah, they still only have to get into field goal range, but...
Yeah, that was huge. It was huge. Because operating from your own half-yard line is extremely difficult.
Yeah, it's not easy. But they've been doing a pretty good job.
What are the officials talking about now?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what they can talk about. I mean, we've already ran a play since the Samuel Womack, play. There wasn't any penalties on that. On this next play, coach's challenge.
Oh, they're just saying.
Oh, they're just saying it's on.
Boo, Chris Collinsworth. Boo. Your hand out of your pocket.
And Randy Daytona says makes it tougher on this one for sure. Yeah, it does. And here we go. It's going to be second and 10 from the 1 yard line. 4 yards are going to pin their ears back and go.
Did they call timeout?
If they had to use a timeout right now,
that'd be huge. That would be huge.
I don't know what the stoppage was. Apparently, referee stoppage. A restart. All right, let's go defense. Get home. Get a sack right now.
What the Chargers
get home right now. Get him. Oh, he gets rid of the ball.
Oh, that was dangerous.
Fred was all over.
He almost made a splash play there.
Yeah, he did. And now it's 3rd and 10 from the 1. 49ers defense.
So if the Niners get a stop here, or if they don't get the first down on this play, do the Chargers punt?
Yeah, they'll have to punt.
And try to use all 3 timeouts.
Yeah, they'll try to stop the 49ers. The 49ers will need 1 first down.
That was a great play by Fred. Great job by Bosa crushing the pocket and Willis.
Woo!
Thought Herbert.
Here we go. Get home on this one, Bosa. Let's go. This is closing time. Minihue and Bosa got off quick. They weren't able to make the play. Checks it down to McKinney.
Here we go, Fred.
Stop. Fred makes a great play. Jimmy Ward cleans it up, and the Chargers are going to have to punt.
Are they going?
If they go for this, okay, they're going for it. Wow. 4th down right here.
Letting a lot of time tick off, too.
Yeah. Time is ticking. They're going for it.
This is an interesting move.
This is the game right here. If the 49ers get a stop on
even
4th
if
and
they
3.
get this, they've let 25, 30 seconds come off the clock.
Yeah, that's true. Get him. Oh, it's over. That is going to be, it's not over because they still have 3 timeouts, but it's getting really close. 49ers puts pressure on Justin Herbert. Herbert makes an errant pass to Joshua Palmer.
I think it was that guy.
Yeah, and Nick Bosa gets pressure on the 49ers. Finally get some pressure on Herbert again. And this defense is just fantastic in the second half. Oh, look at the hit right there. Jordan Willis, welcome back.
That didn't feel good. Caused an errant throw.
Yeah, it did.
I think Gibson makes the tackle.
Yeah.
But
they only needed 3 yards, Horse.
Oh, would that have been a first down?
It would have been a first down. So you got Joshua Palmer drifting this way. And he throws it, and it's all because of Bosa moving him off his spot, and then Jordan Willis with the big hit.
The Niners need to cap the score here. A lot of people that gambled on the game will be upset if the Niners tack on. But
yeah, let's go. So Jimmy's in right now. The 49ers are going to run the football. The Chargers are going to use their timeouts, and then the 49ers can either kick a field goal or whatever. But it's goal. You're trying to score a touchdown here, and here's Elijah Mitchell, and Elijah Mitchell down to the 2. So the Chargers use their first timeout. A touchdown would pretty much end it.
A touchdown would put them down 10 with a minute.
Yeah, and Randy Daytona says Jordan presence is felt today. I think so too.
Yeah, Jordan Willis has played fantastic.
Yeah, and Bobo says high five, guys. I'm gonna give Horse one as well. Exactly. And
how long is Evacom
out? Don't know. He injured his quad on Monday's practice.
So that's why
so he's been dealing with an Achilles tendonitis issue, but he's been playing through it. But on Monday he had a quad, so I don't know exactly when he'll be back.
Sorry, Justin.
Yeah, so Randy says CMC TD factory. Yeah, Elijah Mitchell's in right now. Mitchell might be the one that gets the carry here. It looks like he is. Not a lot of room there. He's going to get down closer to the 1 yard line. Chargers are going to use another timeout.
Of course, they have to make this interesting.
Oh, yeah. They have to make it interesting, right?
You know what would have scored there? The wishbone. Telling you, put it in. Debo at QB, use check up front. Mitchell, McCaffrey, or McCaffrey at QB.
And Jess says, thank God Horse knows what a high five is. LOL. Randy Daytona says I like a low 5. Gotta do the low 5s too.
Oh, the touchdown factory's in.
WTM says I want a TV or a TD. Bobo says give it to Juice. Once again, more people want Juice for a good touchdown.
Just letting you know, out of the wishbone, Juice would get the ball.
Yeah. Well, we know this is a run play. Just how creative is it going to be?
Do you?
I'll tell you what would be crazy right now is if they ran a reverse or a counter. That would be wicked.
What about a read option?
49ers are going to use a timeout.
You know what you do here. You motion Debo in, then you motion Jimmy out, and then run a read option with Debo and McCaffrey. Touchdown.
Is that what you want to do with a minute?
Touchdown.
With a minute 6 left.
Touchdown.
It's put the ball in people's hands that don't normally handle the ball.
I have faith in my team.
Okay. They're showing the 49ers remaining schedule. They got the Cardinals next week in Mexico City, and then they got the Saints back at home. The 3-7 Saints, the
record is deceiving.
I don't know. They got beat again today, so
Pittsburgh's a heck of a ball club.
Are they?
Kenny Pickett. I'm just saying the Saints do still have a lot of good players.
Yeah.
On their team.
JLE says no option with Jimmy.
No, you don't run
the read option with Jimmy would just shock everyone. Elijah Mitchell just slipped down.
Oh, good.
So now that's
I swear I would go for that.
I don't think you go for it because if you go for it,
I would go for it.
And you don't score the touchdown, they get the ball right there, and you don't run any extra time off the clock.
McGlinchey too.
And he just slipped. I mean, the hole's there. If he doesn't slip, he probably scores a touchdown on this play. He just lost his footing.
It was there, yeah.
Yeah, the play's there. It's a good call.
He's going.
Be a touchdown. Kyle's going for it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I like it.
Finish him. In the words of Mortal Kombat.
KNDR wants a Trent Williams touchdown. And they go empty.
Way.
They got to reset.
Yeah. Okay. Are you going to throw? They're trying to draw him off sides there.
Daly just called a timeout, or tried to call a timeout. You can't. What's he doing?
He faked it.
They took the delay of game. They're going to kick the field goal. So Justin Herbert's going to get an opportunity. He's going to have no timeouts.
I don't like it.
And he's going to only be down 6.
I'm going to sit here and say I don't.
You would go for it?
Wishbone.
Of course. They don't have the wishbone.
You don't know that.
They haven't ran it.
David.
No, they don't have the wishbone.
The guy missed an extra point.
Yeah, and Randy Daytona says, no way, go for it. Force him to score the TD. And this is also big because Robbie Gould missed an extra point earlier. This would have, this could have been a different situation. But Gould kicks the field goal up and through, and the 49ers are up 6, 22-16. So 1 minute left. Herbert, I'm guessing this ball gets kicked out of the end zone. Herbert's going to have a minute to go, probably 75 yards.
I like it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're going to play, let him, tackle him underneath, let him use the clock, right?
Nope. Probably around 6-3.
Yeah. Start of the season probabilities. Rams at 10% now.
A little shocking to see people had the Niners that much higher than Arizona.
Well, did they start the season? Well, they were in the NFC Championship game last year.
Facts.
Oh, there was lots of go for it. Randy Daytona was not. Randy says faith in the defense. I have faith in the defense. I was okay with them.
Me saying go for it's not non-faith.
Or to go a full touchdown
in the defense.
WTM says if Trey Lance was here, it would make it easier. LOL.
The Raiders have a 1% chance of making the playoffs.
Hey, they still got a chance. So you're telling me there's a chance?
Hey, that's pretty good.
JLE says go for it, or they have to drive the field. Yeah, I think they don't have to drive the whole field though, right? They only have to drive into field goal range, which is about 47 to 50 yards to tie it up. In this case, they have to go the full Monty. And now it's only 58 seconds on the clock, too.
It'll be about... Oh, they probably won't.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll get a return. I wouldn't think they would do a directional kick right here. If they did pin him inside the 15, that'd be huge. But could you imagine a opportunity for them to return one? Let's see what they do right here. Robbie Gould kicks the ball off. He kicks it high. It's gonna be returned. Let's see what DeAndre Carter can do in the special teams. He's tackled at about the 23 yard yards. Yeah, so they gain yardage and there's lost time. 5 seconds come off the clock. Justin Herbert has to go, that 77 yards in 53 seconds with no timeout.
Against All-Pro Fred. Problem is we have non-All-Pro Diamador over there.
Yeah, but he's been playing pretty good. Besides the pass interference, what has he really given up? You know what I'm saying? I mean, and remember, he's going against Joshua Palmer and DeAndre Carter and Bandy.
Allen.
Yeah, it's not Keenan Allen and Mike Williams. There we go. Here comes the pressure. 49ers do not get home. The ball is thrown, and it is intercepted by Talanoa Hufanga. Go down, Hufanga. What are you doing? And the 49ers are going to win this game.
Where was he throwing that?
I don't know where he's throwing it, but Hufanga makes the interception, and 49ers are going to get the big win on this one. What a game from the defense.
Yeah.
The whole entire second half. Defense makes big-time plays. Absolutely fantastic.
I'm curious what he was doing.
Yeah, I think he sees Palmer in this zone, but it looks like the ball floated out. Did he get some contact on him?
I think someone hit his arm.
Yeah, I want to see it again. But Hufanga is playing the deep half, and you're going to get a little bit of pressure. The ball's going to float, and Hufanga makes the play on it, and that's game, set, and match. As long as this is for sure an interception, sure looks like it to me.
Yep.
That's an interception. Game. Hufanga with the play. The 49ers kneel down, and they're going to get a big victory. Horse. Absolutely fantastic. Woo!
Never in doubt.
Never for 1 second, huh? Horse?
Nope.
Never for 1 second in doubt.
Nah.
That was so good.
What a game.
What a game. Big win, Horst. Huge win. 5-4. 49ers now 5-4, a half game behind the Seahawks, and they have a win over the Seahawks already. Huge game next week, divisional rival, Arizona Cardinals in Mexico City.
Yeah, a loss to the Niners next week really hurts the Cardinals' playoff chances too.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was exactly. The 49ers could basically put the Cardinals out next week with a victory.
They're in trouble.
Yeah, they are. They're most definitely in trouble. Wow, that is fantastic. Game over. 49ers get an absolutely huge
Game, set,
win.
match, Khalil.
Right? Huge win.
That's a Mena who got his hand on what's his name's elbow, Herbert's.
Yeah, no, I get it. And Brad says, sorry, I had to bug out. Just wanted to concentrate on the game. No worries. I understand. Shane Arizona says, big win, baby. Who got Herbert's arm? That's what I was trying to figure out.
It was a Menahue. They just showed it.
Horse says. So Charles Menahue with a big play. And Shane says, big win, baby. So Horst, it was an absolutely huge win. Let's do a little quick reaction to the game before we recap. We'll just go over it. It looked like early on the 49ers offense executed well. They fell into some struggles. The defense struggled early, but they came on, probably about midway through the second quarter, and they held it down. And that defense was a big reason the Niners won today.
Yeah, defense played fantastic. Allowed the Niners to iron out some kinks offensively. They got the offense rolling, especially the run game. So all around, that's a team win. The special teams made mistakes. The defense picked them up. The offense made mistakes. The defense picked them up. The offense did just enough to put 22 points up and win the game. That was a good complimentary football. I'd like to have seen a little bit better job by the offense finishing drives up. Maybe a little more faith in Jimmy, down in those situations. But when you have Elijah Mitchell and Christian McCaffrey, I do understand the choice to run the ball right there. But all in all, a good team win. People that think, that are disappointed by only beating them by 6 without those guys, they're NFL players. Every NFL team's got good players. It's a tough game.
Well, I think the good news is, too, Jimmy Garoppolo, he had some high throws, but he didn't have the normal Jimmy almost intercepted balls.
No.
Those didn't exist in this game. And some of the throws he made to Brandon Ayuk, like the one on the sideline, was fantastic. So I thought there was some really bright spots for Jimmy Garoppolo. I thought he moved in the pocket pretty well. So overall, I think he's trending in the right direction. And the throw where he rolled out and threw it down the sideline to Ray McLeod is one of the better throws that I think I've seen Jimmy make
ever.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yep.
So I mean, it's good. And of course, chat is going pretty good. Traffic says thanks for the watch along. Enjoyed it. Take it easy, TCC. Have a good one, Traffic. Anthony says, holy crap. Bobo says one more win, then get back in first place. Brad says Kyle's weakness is the goal line inside the 5-yard line. You would think that would end up being a strength, right? With Elijah Mitchell coming back.
I definitely think they're still figuring that.
Yeah, I mean, they got some work that they got to do there, but overall, I think that they can get this thing figured. I think they do need to work in that area, but last year they were one of the best red zone offenses. This year they'll figure it out, but I think the story of the game is the defense making big time plays. And Mr. Corey jumps in and says, "Ant, what's up, Mr. Corey? How's it going?" Bobo says, "I lost money though because of the 7-point spread, but I'll take the win." Yeah, I was hoping for more points from the 49ers offense. Definitely. They did not do it, but the defense played well. Jimmy Garoppolo, 19 of 28, 240 yards. Christian McCaffrey had 38 rush yards and a touchdown, 39 receiving yards.
Yeah, and I was really intrigued by the use of McCaffrey and Mitchell together. My hero's on TV talking.
Oh yeah, Jimmy's talking right now to the media. Joe Rockstar says I needed just one more point from either Mitchell, Ayuk, Warner, Gold to win and take the lead in my league. LOL. Yeah, if Robbie Gold would have got the extra point, would that have done it?
Yep.
Wow. Brad Jones says if he catches that touchdown pass start on the third quarter, Jimmy had a great game. You're right. If Brandon Ayuk catches that touchdown, it could have been different. And then he says, I can't wait for Armstead. Mr. Corey says, does Deebo Samuel still play wide receiver for this team? He played wide receiver, and I mean, his effect was not with the ball in his hands at the wide receiver position, but getting attention and allowing other guys like Jawan Jennings and Brandon Ayuk to make plays was definitely on display. Candy R, a.k.a. Wish Anthony, I just wanted to say that. I've enjoyed the watch along, making this trip go faster. Good to hear. I hope you guys are safe there, bud, and you guys get home pretty soon.
Yeah, Caleb was you with Rob?
Yeah, they're all traveling
Caleb,
back.
Rob, I hope you guys have, whoever else is with you. Sorry, I don't know who else with you.
It's Kathy and Maddie.
I hope you guys have a safe trip back.
Yeah, they're on the way back to Texas, or probably in Texas right now, just driving across the entire state. Bobo says held their offense to 52 yards in the second half. This is what the defense has done, 2 weeks in a row now?
Mm-hmm.
It's getting pretty crazy how good that defense has been playing. 49ers come away with a huge victory, 22-16. Corey says 49ers barely beat the Chargers practice squad team. Shake my head. You can say that, Mr. Corey, but remember the Chargers had won 4 games straight coming in here.
And they haven't had Keenan Allen for a while.
Right. They're 5-3. I mean, do they have a lot of injuries? Yes. Did the 49ers look really good at times? No. But I thought that they got their wits about them. They got together and they made the plays they needed to make when they needed to make them. And that's what you got to do, especially coming out of a bye, because Kyle Shanahan's not always the best coming out of a bye.
And sometimes, playing teams like that are down guys, it's like playing a wounded animal. It's when they're at their most dangerous because they have nothing to lose. The guys that are some of the backups that are playing.
Yeah.
And like I've mentioned several times, those guys are in the NFL for a reason. The backups that are playing.
Yeah.
There's no excuses for losing in the NFL.
I love this comment from one of the Chargers fans. Says, thanks for beating us. More pressure on our coaches. Brad Jones says the commentators did say the Chargers came to play and forced a true battle. They did.
Yeah, hats off to them.
They're not going anywhere. And let's be honest, they still have a truly special quarterback with Justin Herbert. And they have really talented players on defense too, with Khalil Mack, Derwin James, Asante Samuel Jr.
Yeah.
They're still a good football team. Brad Jones is still not sure on Lenore as a second cornerback. You know what? I think that I want to go into the All-22 this week and really look at him.
Yeah, I'm curious how you feel about him.
But I mean, overall, he had the bad pass interference, but besides that, I don't think he did bad.
No, he had the bad one, and I made that snarky comment towards the end of the game. But to be honest, Lenore, I thought he played well.
Brad says, and we just snapped our 5-game losing streak on Sunday Night Football.
Tough.
Anthony says that was a scrappy team and got respect for the Chargers. I do as well. WTM says, take that Ayuk fumble and drop TD away, and we might score 30 in this game. I think that's a good point. You got to take advantage of those opportunities. They had a couple of red zone opportunities they didn't get touchdowns on. They're going to want to change those into touchdowns. That's going to be a goal for them, moving forward. They need to get that done. But Horst, what a great time. Our first time ever doing a watch party. Thanks everyone for coming through and being with us the entire time. Thanks to everyone that came through, like the video, subscribe. Thanks to Tom Grossi for sending his people to raid the chat and add a bunch of likes and everything. We really appreciate that. But it was fun. But now I'm extremely tired after a day of travel. Yeah. And this episode, I'm ready to take a nap.
Ant's grown quite weary.
What?
Quite weary.
Are you saying weary? Weary. Say it with me. Weary. Yeah, I have no idea what he's saying. I don't think that's good. And Bobo says, does this game convince OBJ to join? I mean, he might see what Jawan Jennings did and say, oh, maybe. We'll see. I think he's got some decisions to make. I think that Kansas City's still in the mix, but I want to thank everyone. We're gonna sign off, but I want to tell you how much we appreciate everyone that came through today. I hope you guys all have a good Sunday night. Enjoy the 49ers win. Plenty of content coming up on the channel all throughout the week, including tomorrow. Come through and join. And Joe Rockstar, thanks so much. Says, love this smart football talk. We enjoyed as well. So thank you guys so much for coming through. Intelligent fans are always cool. Yeah, we had a watch along, Mr. Corey. You'll have to join us when we do the next one. But thanks so much. See you guys on the next one, and stay safe and remember the right way.
Always 49er.
Boom.